Good evening, travelers and adventurers. Holy shit, I did not resize Faerun. Hi, please.
Hi, everyone.
Hold on. I
This
have to
is my
fix that.
size. This
You're
is
parsnip sized. Hold on.
Farron, you're so little. What happened?
There, that looks right. And I'm a little small.
You think
you're
someone
really
in the
small
VOD,
too.
like, you think someone in the comments of the VOD eventually like, hey, why is Farron like 2 pixels shorter than?
But Faerun was this pixel height last time.
Yeah.
Canonically, Farron is 5'4", and the pixels, when compared to.
There's no way she's 5'4".
She is.
She is.
Oh my god. I'm taller than her.
Hi,
She's
Fables.
I made her my height IRL.
I'm taller than you?
Yeah.
I guess. How tall are you? I don't know.
Like 5'6", 5'7".
Oh, I did not know that.
And yeah, you are.
Catherine is so itty bitty.
Shut up.
Well,
I think I play like a fucking 5'10" Colo.
I either make my
Understandable.
characters really tiny, average height, which is my height, or very tall. But hi,
Yeah, I think
everybody.
Hello,
Yeah,
everyone.
covered all the
fucking-
bases.
I
I
fucking
just-
got it. I fixed my fucking glasses before we went live. Fuck it. God damn it,
Yay.
they fell off again.
Now, I'd like to
I
point
didn't know you
out
wore
that we
glasses.
had a line, as Aztec put it, we had a line waiting outside the movie theater before we started at part one of the finale tonight. And
Two
before
tickets to the Curse of Strahd. Sorry.
yeah, really. Before we even hit the live button, one, Aztec redeemed a hydrate sippy, so everyone must hydrate.
Okay.
But given that this is the finale and the Discord server got to hear this announcement this morning, we have something to share with you, lovely. Something we've been cooking on in the background. It's finally time.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Derek,
Hold on.
take a potion.
I have a drink on deck just for the occasion.
Get ready to cheers. This is quite the announcement.
Cheers.
Now, I would like if a mod could be ready to shout out Falco, because they deserve it for what they've cooked. We're finally ready to reveal and announce our official Curse of Strahd merch art. And here it is, done by the talented Falco himself.
My God.
Oh my god, it looks so
Look
fucking
at
good.
it.
First of all, it's like the entire party is just like yelling at Strahd and going like, "You killed my friends!" And he just puts a finger to his lips and then runs it down his jawline.
What do I do?
And as Bear pointed out, this is available as both a print in our coffee store, and it's available on apparel in our TTRPG swag store. So
You
I'll
burned
link.
my house to the ground.
Huge shout out to Falco.
There's the coffee link.
Absolutely. Falco is the best truck I have ever met.
There's the TTRPG swag link. And thank you to Bear, who was our first ever purchase of the print. They did it before stream started.
Bear, I love you, but I don't
I
have to
didn't
tell him
know.
that.
Thank you, Bear.
Oh,
you so
not
much,
the print. I bought the shirt.
You did buy the shirt.
I bought the shirt like as soon as it went up on the store.
I linked it to you after they got back to me about adding everything in, and like I think 5 minutes later you sent me like an invoice screenshot. I was like, God damn.
I've been waiting for this shirt for like months.
It's a sick shirt,
I love
to be
it.
fair.
I gotta find a frame that will fit the poster that I have.
It is, the prints that we got are 8.5 inches by 11 inches. I think it's standard letter size.
Oh, thank you very much.
I got mine on Amazon.
Hi, Cass.
Hi, Cass!
That's where I'm gonna get mine.
I'm doing something really quick, because we're still, as you can see, waiting for one friend to show.
Yeah. He said he would be a little late, unfortunately. Life happens, you know.
It'd be that way.
It'd be like that.
Oh, Humblewood.
Cass,
I've heard about Humblewood.
I've seen the art of your character recently, Cass. That's all I'm allowed to say on stream.
Yeah, it's very good,
That's all
though.
I'm allowed to say on stream.
It's very good, that's for sure.
Hold on, I'm trying to do something
Really
quick.
appreciate the quality
Oh,
of
not
the
that
art.
one? I don't know what one you're talking about. then.
Adjust spectacles. Yes, I have studied it.
Hey, let's see if
You-
that worked.
Studied it, you...
That's
I
all.
want to do a Humblewood
studied it,
campaign
sniffed
too.
it.
why I've run my fingers across it delicately and
Yep,
gone,
it worked.
yes.
There you go.
I don't know. I've seen a few Humblewood like one-shots done, and they look really fun. So
Seems
I
cute.
kind of want to. Yeah, it does seem really cute. I love that everything is like animal themed.
I know, little tiny cutie animals too.
I know.
All like tiny creatures.
I have heard Gerbine is busted.
Mm-hmm.
Gerbine.
Bear, I don't
Be a
know if
nice,
you noticed,
cozy
but you
setting.
have a new little icon next to your name now.
Why would you look at that? It's Bear with a sword.
Hey, Danny with the 20 stream streak. Let's go.
Hi,
Thank you.
Danny. Good to see ya.
So, yeah, I noticed. No big deal.
Oh yeah, this is just a regular day for me.
To be fair, it's something I thought you had a long time ago.
I also have this. Look.
Okay, you know what?
I have it too.
You know, Mariah, don't take this away from him right now.
Well, no, I'm not taking it away. I just
You are
we're
diminishing
matching.
his accomplishment, and you know what? Take 2d10 psychic damage.
What?
Well, no.
All right. We'll call it a draw.
All right.
I should
Well,
probably
all
open
right.
Tails there. Yeah, you got first.
Freaking first,
You're
Quinty.
the fucking founder.
Quentin's a
You are
founder.
the founder.
You are also my Pookie Bear.
You know what? I'm
Which
adding a title to Quentin in the server. I had an idea.
Oh my god. Do not fucking 47k. Just spend it on advantages for Strahd, dude. Come on.
Yeah, no one's actually redeemed that yet. No one's redeemed a
No
DM
one
advantage
wants
yet.
to.
Yet.
I have a feeling Aztec will.
Aztec, will you really just be throwing them all at Derek?
There's one right now.
Oh no.
The next roll you make, Derek, is at advantage.
You were just saying the other day how hard this is gonna be, how difficult this is going to be.
I freaking love it! You know what, Aztec, in spite of all the differences we've had, you can consider us. on
Should we
even
go into
terms.
inspo and stuff?
I can do that. Let's go ahead and talk about inspiration for one of the last times. I imagine we'll do this like 3 or 4 more times, and then that'll be it.
Do you really think it's going to take that long to do the finale?
Ravenloft, I'm not kidding, has 83 different rooms in it.
How do you know we're going to go through each room?
You might not, but even
Hi,
if you went
Andy.
through half, that would take a long time. Hi!
The reptilian creature here.
He wanted to trade places for a little bit.
That's
you know.
unfortunate.
You chose the wrong time, Buckarino. Yeah.
Especially because we just hit
Right.
level 10.
What
we did.
the lizard folk?
What the scallop?
What to scallop?
Actually, I'm only level 2. Thank you very much.
Oh no.
What is my HP?
Medium rare.
Oh, I have good HP.
All right, someone got on the wrong thing on the list. So no one mentions fucking gooning, and we're set.
Gooning.
Our
Hi,
quick
Paper.
question
You.
that's not gooning related. What's our temp
Slack.
HP? 14 or 15?
I'm opening up Tailspire now, and I will let you know.
I love how you give us that and you've never given a single speech in the morning.
I always say that I give a speech.
Well, this time you have to actually give the speech.
Alright, I need you to understand, me as Andrew, I have like an 8 as charisma at best.
I don't think that's true.
Well,
I
okay, first of
cannot.
all, I don't agree with that. Second of all, I believe in your ability to evoke Ark giving a rousing speech on the day that you guys all might die.
It is very much possible.
I have 92 hit points, but I also have wild shape. And oh boy, I had help picking out my spells because I was scared.
And for your information, it is 14 temp HP.
That's what I thought. That's what I had down, but I didn't know if I forgot to change it like when we level it up.
Oh, you know what I forgot to announce also?
What's that?
Along with the poster merch. Just a side note, but coffee is also where we're selling our prints and stickers now, and we have 2 more stickers available. We have Strahd and Phlox.
Yeah, baby.
Yay!
I already got me a flock sticker, and I'm smiling from ear to ear.
Did you eat it?
Phlox.
No.
Just so you know ahead of time, dear Leek. Like right like when we're getting up to the castle, I guess, or like when we're close to it, Farron's just gonna cast Bark Skin on herself to boost her AC a little bit.
Which
Okay.
So in case I forget to say it.
Let's give it a moment until we get.
I don't know what Eric
Oh yeah,
else
we have
sees.
not.
You
We
got some
haven't
wooden
even
tits.
done inspo or recaps.
Look,
Wyvern-
Wyvern, I just want to go ahead and let you know that we're so glad that you're here. You are a delight, and we love you.
Hi,
I
Wyvern.
absolutely agree, Wyvern. That is amazing to hear, and we are so incredibly happy and grateful that you're here with us. So thank you for joining. We love you.
I also appreciate when you joined for me and Winter's playthrough of Vampire the Masquerade.
Yeah, that was fun. I hope y'all had fun with the
You were
Masquerade
probably the most
playthrough, 'cause that was
consistent
fun.
Wyvern, I
viewer
love you
next to
so
Fable.
much.
All right, let's get into inspiration, shall we? Lord knows you guys got enough of it.
No, we don't.
The players voted last week. Back on track. The players voted last week. Excuse me. I don't know what got into me there.
Fucking kill me. Like
the spirit of a large Italian man broke into me there for a second.
Quentin made a purchase.
Quentin!
Quentin, thank you so much for your coffee purchase.
Hey, Quentin. Oh my god, wait, what did they get?
I don't know. They got a print.
A Strahd sticker?
Yeah. Hey.
Thank you so much for
Thank
for
you.
getting
We love
the
you,
print.
Queen, but you already knew that. That's my boy.
Yay!
That one comes with a free little kissy on the poster.
You just see like a
will
wet
be
kiss
right
mark
back.
from Derek.
Derek, if it gets to it, would you be able to read the recap for me? I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I'm sorry.
We got a
Yeah.
recap?
Oh,
Yes.
There's an actual
you
recap?
better believe.
We got a recap.
Anyway, the players all voted, and last week after an impressive escape from the Amber Temple, Ark was given the player inspiration twice in a row. This is the second week in a row. Way to go, Ark! Ark's week.
Thank you.
And the community voted, and by a significant margin. We're talking like to the tune of almost 3 times the amount of the next runner-up.
Yep.
We had Vasilka as indicated by a coat.
Because she is
She's
the
now a
coat.
coat hanger in Ravenloft.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Vasilka,
guys.
let's go!
You guys.
Vasilka deserves it. She's been stuck there.
I hear you.
I am concerned as to like what happened to her.
We're gonna walk in the front door and she's just standing there.
menacingly.
It's true. And number three is going to be Lucy.
Hi.
I meant to say number 2. I don't know why I said number 3. My mind's somewhere else right now. Please excuse me. I've already had too many potions. It's been 10 minutes. Anyway,
You had one.
as far as you know.
What, did you take more?
Whoa.
Derek,
Anyway.
it's the finale, man.
Congratulations to Lucia. Great job.
I will hold on to it until I see Strahd and immediately dump it.
Oh no,
Hey, it's Brogan's here! How you doing, Buccarino?
Hi.
Future roomie, it's good to see you.
Hello, friend.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Brogan's here. This might be his first...
Paper! Thank you so much for the purchase!
Sexy Strahd.
Paper, we love you so much. You know that.
Are we gonna run out?
I don't think so. We have a decent amount.
Yeah, we've got a decent amount. I think we're okay.
Good.
But
I'm
thank
gonna
you,
encourage
Paper.
all my friends. I would encourage all my friends to buy one.
No, you don't got to do
We
that.
had 10 currently in stock, and the 3 just sold, so we have 7. And then
Yeah.
I think there's more. I just started with 10 to be safe.
Also, one last announcement I want to put down before I get into the recap. Being that this is by a significant margin, the largest portion of the module, There's going to be a lot of page turning and a lot of reading. I've read through this section, all 80 pages of it, like, 3-4 times, and I'm still forgetting what is in certain rooms. So I apologize for that. Bear with me. Okay, shall we get into the recap, my friends?
Before we
my
do,
wonderful people.
Another before.
I just want to give a quick shout out and a huge thank you to Catherine for joining us on this journey. Thank you so much.
Cat. Yes, Cat.
Brucey, thank you so much for the sub.
Oh my God, Peepaw's here. It's so good to see you, Peepaw.
It has been an absolute pleasure to have you in this campaign, so thank you so much for agreeing to play this with us.
It has
And joining us on this
been one
journey.
of my favorite campaigns I've played.
That is a delight for me to hear, even though I've tormented you for over a year at this point.
Rainbow,
It
God,
just-
over a year? Fuck.
Like a year and a half, frankly, because we started in, like, I think January, February of 2024. So it's been some time.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's get into the recap, shall we?
The recap.
You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Okay.
You said it earlier.
I said it like 5 times.
Can't get enough. Session 52, as transcribed by our very own Farron. As the party is attacked with Cloudkill by a giant frog creature, a Strahd for those in the know, Twyla successfully counterspells and the fight begins. Mid-combat, the frog disappears as footsteps of the Amber Golem rush towards everyone. The group decides to run, worried it would be a fight they would perish in, especially if the Strahd reappeared. The Amber Golem chases onward as the party continues to try and escape the temple. Just as everyone is closing in on an exit point, 3 flaming skulls appeared and use Fireball all at once. Ark, Farron, and Lucia all just deftly avoid the grip of death. As if by miracle, the party exits the temple. It does not stop until they reach the Solenka Pass.
I can't wait for the... Sorry. It's all the message in chat.
With Casimir in tow, no less. You all made a clean getaway. Now in the snowy and desolate mountain pass, Twyla casts Leoman's tiny hut for safety during their long rest. The party processes everything that occurred in the Horrid Temple and discusses how to make their appearance when entering Castle Ravenloft. The night ends cold and quiet as the party takes their final rest before facing Strahd one last time.
I came back at just the right moment.
You weren't here?
No, I had to run back. I was... No.
Everything's fine. Oh shoot, I'm just short of getting a group potion for everyone. All right, no big deal.
Why would you do that?
I just feel like it's the appropriate time.
Is it?
Probably.
At any rate, you guys are in the mountain peaks just before the Solenka Pass. Morning finds you in the same kind of gloomy pallor as Barovia always seems to have. And though you've slept the night and stayed warm with the help of some thermal cubes, it's hard to feel completely rested in circumstances like these. Please tell me, how are you all greeting what might be your final morning?
Like
Like
this.
Fuck
Like-
you!
like
Group potions.
should we
I'll get
really
you for
be hammered before the finale?
Yes.
I mean, I was hammered all the way up to it. I don't know why the finale is.
To be fair, that's how it was in the Decay finale, and I was not. No, I was hammered in the Decay finale,
Yeah, I know. We kept redeeming them for you. Like we
and
just
that
kept going.
sucked. So there you go. Cheers, everyone.
All right, I'm gonna need to go get a drink. Why don't you guys take some time considering your morning and your plan? 1 second.
Hell yeah, Nona, get you a sippy sip.
Ooh, that does sound quite delicious.
A sippy sip.
I'm having a hard iced tea.
I had to make myself a smoothie to calm my stomach.
Smoothies are safe.
hmm
Fables, thank you so much for the gift sub.
Thank you, Fables! Although I'm afraid I won't be able to make the muffins tomorrow.
Oh, that's okay.
I'll make cookies.
So, gang, what's the plan? This is the end of our long rest, and I just want to make sure I'm sold on the spells I have prepared.
You make such a great player.
You know, you and Andy helped me. I still don't remember what I'm supposed to summon when I do summon, or when I should do that. Probably immediately.
I don't know about
Um,
immediately.
I have prayer healing. I never really decided on what level 4 spells I
Andy,
wanted.
what the hell did you tell me to summon?
Pixies.
Oh
I-
yeah,
Pixies or
no, Pixies is better because there's more of them, and even though that's a lot of checks to have to be made. Though they can't all succeed all
They
of
exist for pure harassment.
harassment.
You could
I
also-
summon 1,000 bees upon this man.
7,000 fucking pigeons.
That's what I couldn't think of what it was, so I just went with what felt right. I have a good mix of, you know, I got a good mix of healing and damage and other stuff.
You know what? I'll take that. I'm gonna grab Death Ward.
That's good. It's a great spell.
Are you gonna put it on yourself or someone else?
Get out of my head.
Get out of my head.
There's also a spell I think I'm gonna cast before we enter into Ravenloft.
Ooh. A spell.
A
spelly
spell
spell.
that spells
That smells like.
spelly.
I have. God damn, what's that?
Okay. I'm back. Is everyone back? We all went to get drinks.
I think Catherine said 1 second, but other than that, I think we're all here.
Oh my god, is Cat drinking?
No, probably their cat. Hi, Wellington girl. Thank you so much for the
Welly.
sub.
Oh my
Thank
god, it's so
you.
good.
Their cat is drinking?
Yes.
You almost made me choke.
Snippy acquired. Let's kiss a vampire. Hey, yo.
Hey, anytime, baby.
A little smoocherino.
A little bit of a fang
You're
kiss.
not
never hurt
kissing
nobody.
that vampire.
Somebody is.
Yeah, not us though.
Okay.
Considered in the very beginning of the campaign. Now, absolutely not. I want my Stankaboo back.
Your
Yeah.
stinkaboo.
Sorry, what'd you say?
You heard her.
My
Anyway.
Stankaboo.
Who's that?
You know what a stankaboo is?
Who's that? Argal.
How are you all greeting what could be your final morning? Let's start with you, Ark.
Me.
Yes, you.
I'm still trying to figure out what inspiring speech.
Okay,
I
fine.
wanna-
Let's start
Oh,
with
yeah, they have to
literally
do a
anyone other
speech.
than Ark. We'll give him a minute.
I would like to start my morning by staring at Ark, waiting for him to make his speech to give me the hit points. To give us the hit points.
Everyone
That's
just
how I'm gonna
turns and
that's how
stares
I'll
at
start
her.
my
Everyone's just
morning.
like,
We all
Ark,
just
don't
look
you
at
always do this?
expectantly.
You've demonstrated that you do this every morning. What's the problem? Why are you taking so long?
What's wrong, Ark? You always greet the morning with a speech. Are you feeling okay?
Well, for his part, Rudolph Van Richten is going to start his morning by loading rounds into his gun, polishing it, and straightening his spectacles on his face, combing his hair back, and donning his hat. His hat of disguise that turns him back into a man you haven't seen in some time, Bractavio.
Okay,
I'm
that guy.
going to be honest. For some reason, I thought you said hat of despair, and I was like, wait, what?
He's
on
had
the
a
hat
hat of
immediately
despair
goes,
this whole
"Oh!"
time.
He who dons the hat of despair.
I think in all actuality, Farron would probably, just wake up, brush yourself off, put on
So
her
I'm not
hat of
laughing at you.
despair.
That's so
No, I think she would. She never has her hair back, despite my Tailspire mini. But I think in this episode, she's gonna do the partial half up just to get it out of her face, and she has pretty fucking long hair, so it's just gonna be, you know, half down, half up, big ass ponytail on the top. That's her going in serious mode.
The action ponytail. We're all familiar with the action ponytail.
Lucia. Oh, you want to go 12?
I was just gonna say, no nuts with the isn't a hat of despair, just a fedora.
Technically,
I'll do
yes.
mine next. Go,
You're not
go.
wrong.
Lucia will be taking the time to kind of walk away from the group for a minute, and she will be attempting one more prayer,
Excuse me.
and she will be searching for that other feeling more than her original.
Mhm.
Is that
And
so?
then after she gets her reply or not, she will emerge in her masquerade outfit
And whore.
without the mask.
Oh, her masquerade outfit.
Yep,
This
she's
is a
wearing the whole
wedding.
suit and everything.
Shut up!
That's nice.
I could do that.
She did look hard as hell.
Does that make your AC go down though?
No.
It wouldn't make
No, I
mine go
thought we
down
agreed.
either.
I thought we agreed that like we'll just get our same armor benefits in the masquerade.
No,
outfit.
it was just an outfit. Lucy doesn't really wear much regardless.
Oh my
She's
god,
wearing
I'm
a nun
totally putting on my masquerade outfit then for this.
I mean, there would be.
Blindfold is
There will
on.
be a difference if you're wearing like a formal outfit in comparison to like your chainmail. Like, yes, there's going to be a difference there.
Well, yeah, but
Otherwise,
I
if
don't
you're
have
if
that.
you're a caster and you wear cloth and fabric to begin with,
Yes.
you know, I'm not gonna tell you what kind of cloth and fabric you
But
can.
if you switch from like leather to a dress,
It's fine.
if it's a leather dress, I don't
And
know.
I'm just not gonna
Ew.
cast Mark Skin. There's no point anyway. He's gonna
Uh,
fucking hit me regardless if it's a.
For those of you that are in armor, you can certainly wear any sort of more formal outer garment over top of it that you want.
I'm not.
That was my plan. I was gonna wear it more as a gambeson than
Sure.
over the tops of the armors.
No problem.
Kyle's
No problem.
probably
In
not
that case,
going to
she's got-
change.
I'm gonna do a full-on high wavy ponytail. All the hair's going up.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now,
But hold on,
Uh,
I didn't get to do mine.
She
Go
didn't get to go yet.
One, I'm not going to change my armor. I really need my stud leather, so I'm just going to stay in my clothes. Plus it has an infusion on it, which I need. But she's going to start her morning by polishing her rapier, and as she does so, she's going to focus and channel in her new Crimson Rite that she can activate, called Rite of the Dawn. So instead of her sword,
Ooh.
her rapier being on fire, after she finishes, it is going to glow in a radiant light that sheds bright light up to 20 feet. And while
Why
it's
could you do that?
active, my additional damage won't be fire damage, it'll be radiant damage. And I'll have resistance to necrotic damage. And
fuck?
Ooh.
if I hit an undead creature with this weapon, I roll an additional Hemocraft die when dealing extra damage. So I'll roll 2
What the
Hemocraft
fuck?
die.
You've designed this
What
to
is
kill.
this shit?
Yes. And then she's probably going to go up to Rictavio. And I guess just kind of lean into him for a little bit and spend what little last moment they have together.
okay, and he's eager to do so. Although he seems a little bit wistful. All right. And finally, the only person we haven't gotten to, Arcadius.
So, start of the morning.
Arcadia.
Ark is going to give a rousing speech. Bolster people's courage.
Oh, no, you don't. What does he say?
I'm going to do an abbreviated version of the speech because it says I have to monologue for like 10 minutes.
That's fine. You can even just give me a gist.
Um,
I don't want to go the whole campaign missing this.
Ark's gonna look to everyone and say, well, I'm not going to lie, this is probably going to be difficult. Every time we've encountered Strahd so far, we tend to come out on the losing end. And this time we're going to be fighting him in his home turf. We don't know much about the castle. We have no idea what traps or whatever else lies in. But at the end of the day, we will see Strahd dead. That I can guarantee.
We do know one thing. It doesn't have an observatory.
We do know it does not have an observatory.
That's
Wait,
great.
Lucia,
That's
did we get our hit points?
Say it again.
I said, wait, Lucia, Ark, did we get our hit points, our extra hit points?
Oh, yeah, how much is it?
14 temp HP.
Fuck yeah, triple digit.
Can't argue with that. All right.
It doesn't have an observatory, which is really upsetting, honestly.
Yeah, that hurt my
As far as you
feelings.
As far as anyway,
Jack, I have to roll for something.
what's that?
I have to roll for the Staff of Frost to make sure I don't get a 1. I have to do that every morning.
Oh, for
Go
its
ahead.
recharges?
Yeah, if I get a 1, it's gone.
You're all right.
Okay.
Not
And
a
I get-
1.
And I get the charges back. Yeah.
At any rate, so long as none of you have any objections, I'd like to move on to the portion of the morning that involves your packing up and traveling.
No, I get it.
Casimir, for his part, is keeping to himself. He's not saying much.
Oh yeah, this asshole's here.
Oh yeah, Casimir.
Casimir.
So he's really gonna fight him with us. All right.
Fated ally.
Maybe not exactly.
He's
At
going
any
to
rate,
turn on us.
I want to save you guys as much time as possible, and insofar as the traveling goes, you have the majority of the valley to travel. A lot of it being down a mountain. So I will ask: is there anywhere you would like to stop before making your way directly to Ravenloft? Speak
I
now
have
or
a
forever hold your peace.
question.
Go ahead.
At any point, would we come across any of the Mardikovs?
You're passing Velaki.
It might
Are
be
they
worth
there?
it to see if we can enlist their aid.
You know that the Mardikovs
Oh,
are
well-
stationed predominantly in the Blue Water Inn.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I meant, like, I had spoken to Adrian previously about providing us some kind of assistance in this day. Like, do I notice them in the air? Like,
I'll go ahead and have you roll perception as you guys are traveling. And I'll go ahead and describe how the travel reaches you.
Can I also
I'll-
roll in case?
There was another question. Oh,
I only rolled a 5. I don't have good perception.
Go ahead, before I describe things.
I was. Ooh, got 20.
Not 20.
Do I see?
I know
birds?
last time we had discussed the potential of meeting up with. I almost called her Arania. That is not her name.
Rania's here.
Gardner.
Esmeralda.
Yes, I'll be getting to that. Just a
All
moment. All right.
And,
yes.
you go. I know we also discussed potentially like finding some way to hide our weapons, so Strahd doesn't try to take them all when we first enter the castle.
I
Days
encourage
me, I'll fucking
you.
kill
I
him.
encourage you guys to think about that thoroughly on your way to Ravenloft. At any
I
rate,
don't need to
Farron,
hide anything.
on your
I'll just hide it up my keys.
as you guys are making your way down the mountain,
Mm-hmm.
past Linka Pass. For one thing, you make it past the bridge, no rock sighting involved, and the gate, the flames are still down from the first time that you had passed. The winds still bite, and the cold is still felt in the bones, and yet going down, it's much easier than going up. It doesn't leave you quite as weary, and soon enough you're back into the woods. The road through the woods is as treacherous as it's always been, and yet for the time you've spent in Barovia, it almost feels like well-trodden ground. You know, the looming conifers, firs, larches, and what have you, create a kind of shade that used to be very daunting and still is unnerving, but it feels not quite like home, but you've navigated it before, you can do it again. And it isn't long before you pass the Luna River crossroads and get closer towards Vallaki. Farron, you in particular, along the walls, you can see that from the center of town there is still plumes of black smoke rising. It's oddly still, Vallaki. Now, you guys haven't entered in some time. But you do see several ravens perched along the palisades, the timber palisades that are so jealously kept. Oh, new follower! Thank you so much.
Hey,
Welcome.
cool. Thank you for the follow.
Hi, thank you.
Farron, flag them over.
There are several ravens, those of which are were ravens. You cannot immediately tell, but there are several ravens. Some that circle in the sky too.
All right, I'm gonna let Twyla know.
Can they see us?
I assume
cer-
so. If they're
They
like,
certainly can.
yeah.
The way you guys take past Vallaki, the road leads almost directly through it, but you guys, just having the history that you have with Vallaki, have been taking, I'll say, a relatively wide berth to avoid any trouble. Unless you guys protest just the same, the ravens at least would see you.
Okay.
I guess with Farron's assistance, then I'm gonna try to like wave them over, just to see if they get like any kind of response.
Like even a call in our direction.
Just like
I don't know.
come here. You can't see what I'm doing.
I'm gonna have you roll.
Should we roll animal handle? Well, no, they're not animal.
Well, we don't know what these ravens are, but maybe.
I'll
I
have
don't
you
know.
roll either animal handling or persuasion. Now, naturally, you're trying to persuade a person, but you don't know if these are people, so it's your choice as to which one you want to
I
attempt.
got a +0 to both of those, so
I'm
well,
gonna. Okay,
in
you
for a
roll
penny, in for a pound.
persuasion. I'll roll animal handling because I have a +9 to animal handling. So
it's a
hopefully
4.
maybe- Okay.
All right.
It's another natural 20.
I'm wasting them.
You really are. You really are.
Oh.
Damn, dude.
Anyway, Twyla,
It's gonna be
The
all ones
birds-
from here on.
as you sort of wave and gesture over to them, the ravens, of which there's only 2 or 3 on the palisades, kind of cock their head at you. And they don't really move much. But Farron, as you sort of, how are you hailing them first? Let me ask. Are you doing bird calls?
Maybe.
You do have a wand of bird call.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll use
It
the wand
makes
of
an
bird
appearance.
calls.
It makes an appearance.
I'll use my
first time.
stupid wand of bird calls and
Yes,
use it to make
dude.
a call of
Oh my
raven.
God. What a callback.
It's finally come full
I
circle.
hate
Oh my
this
God.
one. I hate this
The,
stupid
dude,
thing.
the wand of fucking bird calls has been such a long time coming. I'm so glad it's made an appearance.
I
I'm
didn't
talking,
want to. I knew, like, I was like, I could use it, but like, what? I don't want to. I'm
Oh
going
my
to.
God. That is phenomenal. Anyway, the ravens, for their part, come over to you and kind of land and do that corvid style hopping towards you. You know, a little gingerly. They don't come too close, but they very much are acting like proper birds. They're intelligent, sure, but they're not watching you with human eyes. And it seems as though these are just standard ravens for some time until the one circling lands and takes form. It's Stefania.
Stefania? We haven't seen her in forever.
And she kind of gets to her feet a little bit, shakes out her hair, and she goes, "Well, I suppose all of you have quite the occasion ahead of you."
I guess Adrian told you all about it?
Yes, well, we don't have much to talk about except for what you lot seem to get up to. You'll forgive me saying, but you're about the most exciting things that's happened around our parts for quite a while.
Well, I hope we are the last exciting things that happen, because hopefully after today, there won't be any more horrible things to happen ever again. Well, at
That's-
least to this extent.
That's very sweet. At any rate, Adrian's already circling around Ravenloft.
He is?
So is Davian. You'll have some eyes in the sky, but they won't have many methods of communicating with you.
With the whole squad, don't we?
Is Davian gonna be okay? He's... I don't know. I worry about him.
That old man's sharp as a tack.
In wits or personality?
Yes.
It's
or
been
in other ways.
Hey, yo,
By
Baron!
by any means, do y'all
No,
have
it's
Go ahead, Lucy.
by any means do you have a ways of potentially sneaking our gear inside?
You're asking me if I can sneak your gear inside Ravenloft?
Or just
Darling, I've
around?
never been inside Ravenloft, and I intend to keep it that way.
I don't know. Y'all can transform into crows. You think it like
That doesn't just give us a key and a pass.
doesn't give you a key and a pass, but goddamn, could that be useful?
Well, I could ask you the same thing.
Oh my god. Well,
Look, we'll be able to give you some information when you need it. At least from the outside.
do you
But
know,
none of us are going to risk ourselves going in that castle. That's certain death.
do you know if Adrian will be able to contact me or anyone else when we get closer?
Only if you're outside. And in safe enough distance that he can transform and talk to you. He doesn't have the kind of workings that you do, little lady.
Hmm. Viewer inspo from Crimmy. Thanks,
Damn it, Grim, give it to
Thank you.
me! Give it to
Crimson, it's
me!
because I was sassy. I was channeling you in that moment.
God.
Hydrated me from Gruta.
Ow, that hurt.
You okay?
Yeah, I just pulled something.
Don't do that. We haven't even got to the fight yet.
I called him Bingo Boy.
Everyone's
Is
so
that why
tense.
you gave it to us.
Well, thank you, at the very least, Stefania, for all of your help.
You can thank me when you get out.
Heard.
If things go well, maybe all of us can get out of here.
I don't intend on going anywhere.
That's the plan. Like,
This is my home. I'm here to defend it, not to escape.
we shall attempt to cleanse all evil from your land.
Brogan, first of all, I vote that should happen. That's me. But, you know.
Hey!
Brogan, you're a really cool guy, but I vote for no.
What are you voting upon?
That's biased, but you can redeem him a DM advantage. Hey!
Yeah.
Can you do something for Travis?
We love you, Brogan.
Thank you.
You poopy bear.
That's hilarious.
All right. And with that, Stefania is going to point towards the sky closer towards Ravenloft. She's going to give you a wink, and then she's going to take a single leap, transform into her corvid form again, and with powerful wing beats, fly right off.
All right.
Now, so long as you guys don't have anything else you want to do in Vallaki, maybe sneak in and say goodbye to Elise or Erwin or any of them. As you guys are heading closer towards the Vistani camp that's just outside of Vallaki, on that fork of the road that would lead you towards the woods, there is a familiar face waiting for you.
Strahd.
Strahd. He meets us outside the castle.
You
Can I
fucker!
have you all change maps to, let's say, the Vallaki Vistani camp?
A familiar face. Wow, who are we gonna see?
It could be a few people.
It's not gonna be
Argal,
anybody good, I don't
Mara.
think.
Could be the kid, could be Argal. Like, you know how like when we start the campaign, there was a corpse swinging from a tree.
Child behind.
Like, you know how that happened? That could be Argal right now.
Oh my god.
It could be the werewolf lady.
Is it
I
Mira?
don't know.
Oh
I
my
don't
god.
know, man.
Can you imagine if it was Mira?
That would suck ass.
I've come to stop. What?
I changed my mind. I want to kill you guys now.
Oh, okay.
We end up losing to Mira. We get TPK'd. Not even.
I
by
did make that.
Strahd.
I'm gonna let you know that I did make that fight really cracked.
I'm sure
course
you
you
did.
You'll never know.
Oh,
It'd be kind of cool to go back and try it though.
I know this many.
Yes.
I would say we need to be first with our viewer info, but I realize it's going to be nothing but viewer info.
I'm just gonna go Esmeralda.
I can't find the map. Help me out again. What was it called?
She's leaning at the
Vistani
up against-
Vallaki camp.
Thank you.
She's leaning up the at the base of a of a maple trunk, and she's kind of like sharpening the head of one of her axes. And as you guys all kind of approach, she sheaths it into its holder, and then just kind of like lowers her head and quirks her brow, gives a little bit of a knowing look to Rudolph in particular, but then to all of you. And she says, "I suppose you thought you were rid of me."
I sure hope
No,
not.
actually, we were worried about you. I'm so glad you're okay.
Honestly, glad you're not eating people.
Yeah, that
As
too.
far as you know.
Oh.
And
Hey,
you look
yo.
quite tasty.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Oh my.
I'm at least happy to see you here.
Eating people in what way, Esmeralda?
Well, she did just
Shut
make a
up.
pass at Lucia.
Lucia needs to know.
It's like, oh.
I'm quickly approaching your location.
You think you're safe?
Anyway, she kicks herself off of the trunk of the tree and approaches with arms crossed. She says, "I've been waiting for this for a very long time, and I have no intention of missing the final storming of the castle. I was the one that made the first, you know."
How are you feeling? Like, do you still have any lingering effects, or?
Well, I can smell things very well, unfortunately for me. And she just kind of waves her hand in front of her nose while looking at you.
Oh, come on, that's not fair.
No,
We were
I
actually-
feel mostly just fine. Just fine. And I have you to thank for it.
You could have had her flirt with her again, Derek.
Everybody
just
is
want-
one.
You can flirt as
Kinda-
much as you want, but if someone smells like shit, they're gonna smell like shit.
Give Lucia something.
Also, CJ, thank you for the follow.
I was
Good to have
actually
you here.
Thank you.
I was hoping to catch you because I had a question.
It's now or never, Ark.
Do you know of any secret ways in or out of Castle Ravenloft?
When I went, it was the front door.
I had a feeling.
Is there a chance that you could do that again?
No.
Oh.
And yet I'm going to try. What else is there?
Ark, remember, we can't be sneaking in. If we do
That's not what I'm
anything,
saying. What I'm saying is we need a way to get our weapons into the castle. The last time we went to Castle Ravenloft, they were all taken. The time before that, we almost lost. And he's going to nod to Lucia. Your amulet, permanently. I don't want to risk doing that because we would be basically without anything at that point. We need a way to make sure that we have access to all of our gear.
what if we just like straight up refuse at the door and be like, no, we're gonna keep it. Hee hee.
Do you think that would really go over well?
Probably not, but it's the only idea I've got right now.
Rudolph's going to pipe up at this point. He's going to go, "Look, this isn't quite the same as last time. He was entertaining before, but now you're there explicitly on his whim. I tend to think you might not even be challenged in that regard."
Yeah, I kind of think that he almost expects us to be armed and ready. He knows what this is.
If that's anyone's opinion.
We
guess-
show up, we're like, oh, come on. Like, I took all this time for the decorum, and
That's a little bit scarier.
Do you
Uncool,
at
man.
least have a corsage?
I mean, is my outfit there? I forget.
I
Just
could
about to say.
druid craft some flowers and make them into a bouquet, but I will not.
I'd like to say that Dollop is wearing a little bow tie.
Oh,
Oh.
love that.
We did bring
We
a wedding
fashioned it
present.
out of a little ribbon, and he looks so handsome.
It's made out of a little scrap, but he looks splendid.
No, I have ribbons. I would have definitely have fashioned it in a ribbon for him.
What color?
They're mainly like just like greens and blues, but I think blue would fit him.
He'd look very spiffy in a little blue.
Oh, he would, wouldn't he?
He would. In fact, I'm spending a lot of time with Dollop.
I help you fasten on the little blue bow tie so he can be even more handsome.
Does he look handsome, bobansome, DM?
With or without the bow tie, yes.
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 He's just a handsome specimen.
Handsome
He
specimen.
is a very handsome
Cutest.
specimen.
He's the cutest owl to ever owl.
Don't say that when Crimson's right there. Anyway,
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
We did bring him a gift as well, and Ark's gonna take out the little wine decanter that almost got us
That's
killed.
right.
Oh, right, that stupid
Oh,
thing.
right.
a piece of finery. How nice.
It
I'm
makes
kind of
infinite
hoping that-
wine, which is kind of more of a parlor trick for this guy, but
I was kind of
Actually-
hoping it would explode when he tried to pour wine from it, like it did for us.
It didn't explode. Just we
We
exploded.
got fireballed.
Just
What
we
do you
exploded.
mean? I am gonna druid craft something, but it's not gonna be for Strahd, obviously. I'm gonna druid craft. Oh shit! I asked her what her favorite color was. His bride a while, like way back in the beginning of the campaign, and I cannot remember what she
Irina?
said. Yeah, I asked Irina because I left her with something. Because I leave flowers for everybody. Do you remember what her favorite color was? Or what you just said in the moment?
That was so long ago.
I know. Because I want to druid craft enough flowers to make her like a really pretty, like flower crown headpiece. But out of her favorite colors as sort of just like a sign of like maybe hope.
Derek, do you
What?
remember?
You're asking for who?
Were you listening?
I was listening.
Irina's favorite color. I had asked. Like literally like so early on in the campaign. I don't remember what you said. What her favorite color was.
They
Yeah, I
remember yellow. but-
Yeah, I believe it was yellow. was
Okay,
gonna say the same
so
thing.
then it is. I'm going to just take the time to. Give me one moment. Yeah, I'm gonna do. I'll do chrysanthemums, yellow, and then I will weave them together into a beautiful flower crown for her. And hopefully she'll remember this and think, you know, take that as my sign as don't give up hope. I don't know.
I
That's my
can't
gift
wait
for
for
her.
our lore keeper to clap back at some point with the actually the color was in whatever it was.
I
Oh,
do think it
yeah.
was yellow. I feel confident it was yellow. I could be
I
wrong.
feel like it was yellow. Because like someone else, because like the what's her name?
It's a minor
shit.
detail. It's a minor detail. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I thought it was yellow though.
So Rudolph at this point is going to step forward and he's a little bit taller than Esmeralda, who herself is quite tall. And he's going to look down at her a little bit, looking quite stern. He's going to say, "What did I always say about you? You said that you were headstrong, foolish, and stubborn as a goat. And now I'll be happy to have you at my side. There's no one else for the job." And Esmeralda just kind of quirks her brow, crosses her arms. And she says, "You know, you had always said that I would get myself killed by being so rash. And now look at you. Wrong again. I'm going to get both of us killed."
let's not talk about getting people killed here. My plan is to have no one really die.
And then Rudolph is going to turn and extend a hand to Twyla. And look to all of you as he does so, and he's going to say, "There's nothing else for us to wait for. The evening is fast approaching. We don't have much longer to go.
He'll take
Let's
his
do this."
hand and just kind of squeeze it really tight and look at him. Really sad, but also happy. Sad, happy. Sappy, some might say.
For what it's worth, it's been a fine 2 weeks. Now,
My fucking god! She puts her hands in her head.
It literally feels like it's been fucking 2 years in this hellhole. Oh my gosh. It's been like fun, but it's been like 2 weeks. I cannot believe it's only been
Has
2
it been
weeks.
2
in-game.
weeks, or has it been a little more?
A little over 2 weeks. It's like a 2 weeks and like some change, maybe a day or two.
No way.
I'm
Oh,
not
it was
kidding.
three.
I swore it was. Yeah, I thought it was 3 weeks, like closer to a month.
Definitely not a month. No, you guys haven't been here that long. Anyway,
We've taken a lot of long rests.
would you all do me a kindness
The lore keeper's gonna speak up again.
and
Yeah.
change on over to Castle Ravenloft?
No, I don't
We're
wanna.
here.
It's-
Please
Before
stop
we
with the test of
leave.
fools one
Sorry,
more
I gotta go.
Oh,
Just
Welcome
Bef-
back.
Before we leave, as everyone's getting ready, Lucia will kind of take a moment to take an aside,
Here we go. Here I am.
and when she's sure no one is around, she will cast Death Ward on herself.
I knew it.
All right.
Smart though.
I also have something I'd like to cast before we enter, like, the front gate. But just let me know whenever that time comes.
Where? Oh, never mind. There it is. I was like, where is Castle Ravenloft? I was clicking on. Oh god, my computer's lagging.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
big map.
bark skin on myself. Doesn't fucking matter.
I thought you said arc skin, and I was like,
I
wait.
wish I could
Ew.
have
What the fuck
your
do
AC.
you- What do you mean arc skin?
Alright,
If
fine.
I had your AC, that would be pretty cool. No, but bark skin just brings your AC to 16.
In that case, fine. I'm
that's a nice
casting, as we approach, see invisibility on myself.
Oh, nice. That could also be really terrifying, depending on what hidden things are in the castle. that we
We're
just
gonna
never-
learn some things today. Is that fine, DM?
Yes, indeed it is. Excuse me, I'm just adjusting a couple things real quick. Don't mind me, just doing a couple quick adjustments.
Yeah, I'm doing my level 12 adjustments as well. Don't worry.
Do you want to take a break so you can do your adjustments?
Let's take a quick 10-minute pee break, smoke break, whatever it is you guys
Sure.
got to do.
Okay.
Guys, go and
cry break.
go and get some water. Go and cry if you need to.
Oh wait, before I switch us to that screen, just one more time, let me just flash Strahd merch. Available
Strawberry.
now. Where is it? Where did it go?
Are we doing a giveaway for this one, or?
No, I don't know where our fucking merch image just went though.
You're good.
Whatever, it's gone. Strahd merch. It's available on the coffee and the TTRPG swag. Woo! 10-minute break.
Now
Starting
get you
now.
guys some water. Maybe go ahead and shake off the rust a little bit.
I do
No.
feel like eating like a bag of rust. That does sound quite tasty.
You just got that lying around?
Don't you?
I can go check.
You're
Alright.
telling me you
I
don't
myself
know
will be
where
right
your
back.
bag of rust is?
I might have misplaced the bag of rust if I'm being honest.
I'll be right back.
You can put your head in it like a horse in a bag of oats. Just eat the rust.
My lord. Feeding bag of rust. Quentin, I did get McDonald yesterday.
I got Borgar King today.
Oh, Borgar King. Did you get a Whopper?
I did actually. A Whopper. And I didn't even realize, but apparently they serve onion rings now, which I tried. They weren't bad.
I like the onion rings.
That is correct, Book Wyvern. Yes. All of our tiers will go towards seasoning our characters.
Delectable.
Like a nice stew.
A stew. Well, I've got a little break time left. I will be right back.
Food has been acquired for the finale. Oh, no one's here. Am I the only one here? Hello, everyone. Something plug Strahd merch. Something. We have a Discord if y'all want to join. We also have stickers and prints now. Where the fuck is everyone?
I don't know what it is about today, but my sinuses hurt so freaking bad.
I've had like a horrible cough for like it's like 2 weeks. Also, oh my fucking god, where do y'all go? You can't just leave me.
What do you mean? I had to use the
You can't-
bathroom.
I had to talk to chat alone.
Chat loves you. Dread, you right.
Oh my god, look, there's a little mouse.
The Mouseketeer.
I forgot about that. What was the context for Mouseketeer?
I don't know, but I love it. Paper made a little Mouseketeer.
Oh, and also Lucy is a knoll.
We almost had that.
That should have been that should have been what happened if I touched the sarcophagus.
You touched the wrong sarcophagus. There was one that offered lycanthropy. Well, sort of. It offered, like, the worst lycanthropy.
It offered like the worst possible one, and they said, "Hey, let's give it the favorite."
Wasn't that for the Lugaroo?
Yeah. I did not want. I considered. I was like, oh, that's so powerful, but I was like, hell, I can't. No way.
For what?
To become a Lugaroo.
We're looking at the sarcophagi. Sarcophagi? Sarcophaguses? Sarcophagus? Like...
Sarcophagi,
The plural
I
of
think.
sarcophagus.
Sarcophagus?
Yes.
Speaking of low-hanging fruit, your boyfriend's old.
Oh, man.
Fuck! I forgot to include that joke in the recap.
There was something so amazing about his delivery of that. Like, I don't know, it was like he had like the realization that he could make that joke.
Did I title that episode Low-Hanging Fruit?
You named that episode Low-Hanging Fruit.
Ugh, God. So this is the thanks I get for working overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Lex is so tiny.
You have to call your boyfriend old all the time. It's awesome.
There's Mina getting drunk out of an acorn.
I have an acorn.
The apple doesn't fall far from the root of.
That better be a non-alcoholic beverage.
It is an acorn of ambiguous liquid.
That's the only fan art I have of me and Argo. It's not even us an entire.
But to be fair, it's a great moment.
I still have the zoomed in Lobrin question mark thing saved just because it's so fucking funny. It's such a good reaction image.
My favorite was Lucia's face, just looking confused.
It's like, I didn't know what's going on.
Looking up at the tower, and then you two come down from the tower. You know, like this is gonna sound weird to bring up, but you know, like the dog meme, like I know what you are.
Yes!
Yeah.
You're just her giving that expression.
I'm back.
Welcome
How are
back.
you?
And we are back. I wonder if I can get the merch picture to work now. Hello? Merch picture?
Epic.
Where'd you
Probably
go?
not.
Can you put it in like the little corner? Show her how cool it is.
Oh, I know what I did. I fucked up. I know what Alright, hold on. I can
Don't
find it
fuck
again.
up.
Give me 1 second. Here it is. That's the new merch! Look at it! Look at it!
Yes.
Look
Yeah.
at it!
Look at it! Falco cooked on it! Look
Soiled
at
it. Soiled it.
No, he didn't soil it, he cooked!
Soiled it.
No.
I'm sorry.
Gosh,
I don't know
wait,
why the way you said it like activated a vocal stim.
Soiled it. But
Soiled it.
that line delivery is like the same if you think about it.
Chicken jockey.
No.
Stop it.
He says it with such conviction and disappointment, but as if he's seen it before. Chicken jockey.
No more chicken jockey.
Isn't he? I feel like he says it like chicken jockey. I feel like that's how I remember it. And I've never seen the movie. I've just seen that clip so many fucking times.
Jockey.
Alright, Catherine, play the sound clip.
I know. I'm gonna respect Derek.
Dick and cocky. Okay, excuse me.
Whoa, Derek!
Dick and cocky.
All right.
That's
all right.
what comes after.
Oh,
The celebration of killing Strahd.
Now it's time to fuck. Now that we have 2 HP,
Hi, Wellington.
3 of our party members are gone.
Oh no! Twilight or Federico's having a heart attack because he's fucking old.
No!
fucking old.
No! Leave Eric alone!
You're lucky he even performs for you bastards. All right. So as you guys on foot now make your way across the woods one final time and up towards the cliffside, the silhouette of the castle greets you like an old friend. An old friend that has promised to take your life.
Some friend.
Every friend does after a while. And the spires are the first thing you see on the horizon. And then it isn't long before the walls make themselves apparent, dominating the horizon, dominating the entire skyscape. The bridge, the drawbridge, has been left down, almost expecting your arrival. There seems to be no one else. You haven't seen the castle quite like this since your first time being here for dinner. It's quiet. And slowly, softly, rain begins to pelt your face.
Uh-oh.
Group potions! Daddy!
Group potions, everyone!
Gonna ruin my dress. My pretty dress.
I'll get that potion in just a moment.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
How many infos do we have, by the way?
Like
11.
fucking 50.
11 to use, and not just this. This is gonna be a definitely more than a one-parter fight.
Oh yeah.
Unless we nuke him.
Probably like a 3-parter.
And as you guys approach, you see a number of carrion birds flying in the sky, and from this distance it's hard to tell which are corvid, which are vulture, and otherwise. And yet, they hang on the air, even in the midst of the rain, like an omen.
Did we see the Mardikovs?
It's hard to tell if they're there, but there certainly are birds in the air.
You could use the wand of bird calls again. Maybe we can
God damn it!
Not
try to
doing
get in
that.
contact with them.
I'm
No?
not doing that, Eric.
I just imagine it's like the equivalent of Fairphone, like a brick phone.
I'm not doing that, Ark.
Oh my
No, thank you.
god.
Like pulls the antenna out, like
Do you know how to make bird calls? Because I don't know how we can get in contact with them.
see it just looks at the
Otherwise-
birds and
We
just like
already got in
screams.
Well-
contact with them. They know.
Adrian's up there doing something.
Huh?
Adrian and
Like,
Davian are
it's a
doing
stupid
something.
item again.
Tell me all how you are making your entry into Ravenloft.
Oh, I'm just walking with
The most
them.
cunty walk imaginable.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm fucking so fed up with this bitch.
I'm gonna.
Esmeralda and Rudolph seem to be insistent upon taking up the front.
That's fine.
Lucia will be fidgeting with their holy symbol.
Rudolph has Rectavio. Esmeralda has, of course, herself.
I'm gonna try to look at him.
We're just going to
Almost
be
in the
staying
same
pretty close to
sense.
the front, and he's walking alongside Artax, leading him by the reins.
Now
Oh,
Rudolph is
you're leading the horse into the castle.
Good
Fuck
grief.
yeah.
as you guys are approaching the main gate, just past the palisades. Rudolph is going to turn, hugging the side of the wall just before the door, and he says, "Best if you make your entryway first. After they're distracted with you, Esmeralda and myself can enter. If they see us with you, there's no chance you'll have anything close to a peaceful arrival."
Did we plan on a peaceful arrival?
I think that he probably already knows you guys are here, but alright, we'll do that.
Hey, thank you for the 300 bits.
We'll be right at your back.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll need
All
it.
right.
Before we go in, she's gonna like give him. She's not gonna say anything, but she's gonna give him a look of "I love you, see you soon."
He's going to return it. Certainly will. And Esmeralda already has her hand axe in one hand and her sword in the other. She looks like she's been waiting for this for a long time.
Where the fuck is he even gonna be? Well, I guess we'll find out when we walk in.
First courtyard greets you much as it did when you came here to entertain the Duchess.
Just as empty as always.
I should say that Casimir is up along with you.
Oh,
quite
Casimir, he's still here.
He's still there.
What
And
is
this
his
guy.
like?
Why aren't you wearing a
looking?
suit, Casimir?
How does Casimir look, by the way? Like, is he nervous? Is he excited? Like,
He has a relatively vacant expression. He looks distant. He's wearing the same kind of like outdoors wear he's had on, same kind of adventure wear. But he stays at your back a little bit, but he seems tunnel visioned upon entering the castle itself. And though it's empty in this courtyard, as you guys approach, you see a familiar face on the balcony, forearms along the upper rail, leaning down, almost like a predatory bird, and
I
watching
said
you.
4 arms.
I also thought
I also
you meant
thought-
Forearms with an E.
no, forearms.
4
With an
arms?
U.
As his
Oh,
red
I thought
eyes. Oh my fucking god!
That wasn't real. That wasn't a joke.
What is going on?
As he sees all of you, his red eyes kind of single in. Amidst the darkness, at this point, darkness that is setting in quickly, they blaze and are seen from quite a distance, farther even than his silhouette is seen. And there's a smile that graces his lips. You can see just the glimmer of his fangs as you get closer.
Wow, lucky.
And he kind of stands straight again and outstretches his arms in a welcoming gesture from a story up. And he says,
Oh, you go.
"And there you are. Eagerly have I been awaiting your arrival, my guests of honor. You know, before you ever entered this valley, I awaited you. I've been host to so many, but none like you. Each corner of this valley has bent to your presence. Such a mark you've left. And now, though this game of ours comes close to an end, I find myself regretting being rid of you. But then, I'll be rid of so much more as well."
Lucia's gonna stare up at him And originally, while she was walking forward, she had a sense of uncomfort as she fiddled with her holy symbol. And as soon as she hears his voice, it kind of stops. She grips it tightly and stares upward at Strahd, silent but fuming, and her eyes give off a small yellow glint.
Ooh.
Ark is going to take out the wine decanter and say, "We brought you a gift," and
And one for
Please.
your lovely bride to be.
Now that is most gracious. Please, leave it with one of my servants. You should make an entry. We shall be seeing each other very soon.
he's gonna give him a little head nod.
That's so unfortunate. I hope to place it on her head myself. Will you at least tell her it's from me? It's her favorite color.
No.
So you shall. She's up in the master bedroom. Come and see her. And he just kind of gestures his hands and he's kind of like pointing his fingers towards the drawbridge just behind you. He says, "Bring your friends." And then as he turns and enters the castle once more, the drawbridge behind you begins to raise almost on its own volition. Until it's very slow, the old wood groaning until it reaches a stop. As Merelda steps forward, so does Van Richten. And it's shortly thereafter that the bridge and the close shuts behind you, closing your escape, leaving you on only this small jutting piece of rock, castle before you, and nothing behind you.
Alright.
So where the fuck did this bitch tell us to go?
He said that that Irina was in his bedroom.
Where did it?
We have to find
Oh, sure.
Argyle too. Let's go
No. I want to find everybody. Yeah, let's just, I don't know, do we just go forward or we just keep going?
in. Ravenloft is yours to explore now. Go ahead.
Were there any places we shouldn't go?
He didn't tell us anything.
Do you think I would ever tell you that?
Well, I was asking if there's. Never mind.
The fuck are these things here? Just statues?
They're his servants.
Oh.
There are two robed figures on either side of the door, just like the minis sort of signify. They wear draped hoods, covering their faces. They don't move, but their heads seem to follow you as you proceed. The doors open before you.
Is there a place where I could stable my horse, or at least just...
You could leave it exactly where you did before, which was just by the gate.
I will leave him by the gate, untethered.
I'm on a whole
and
dial
You
of
know,
clothes.
I would know where Strahd's bedroom is.
Hello?
Farronwood.
Would you?
Yeah, remember when him and Mira almost killed me?
That wasn't the bedroom.
That was not his
Oh,
bedroom.
it wasn't? Oh, okay.
That was a gooning quarter.
Swore it was...
One of his 17 gooning corners.
Yeah, Jesus.
That's why there's so many maps.
I'm gonna walk up to one of the robed servants, and hold out the urn, or the decanter, and say, "A gift for your master's hall."
They reach out, they take it, and they kind of bow their head, featureless, and slowly. It's halfway like they're not there at all.
I'm holding crap. It's not for them.
All right.
Shall we continue?
Rudolph enters, so does Esmeralda.
Not Rudolph. What was it? Was it alter ego?
Rictavio.
name?
Rictavio.
Yeah, Rictavio.
Who you know to be Rudolph.
That'll be so fucking hard. Hey, Strahd, this is our friend Rudolph. Fuck, I did it, didn't I? I did.
Dude, every room we enter, every hallway we go down, my eyes are peeled, my ears are open. I am actively trying to perceive any sign
Oh, go ahead and roll perception.
Argyle and Arabella.
Now that you're in the foyer, go ahead and roll
They're in the
perception.
corner. Like, just...
I don't know, bro. They're probably somewhere terrible. I guide
Natural
myself.
1. She is too seething.
Oh. I didn't get a natural 1.
I
No,
rolled 2.
Catherine did.
Oh, I got a 15.
Which that's on the
So
bingo
Is that-
too.
Is that on the bingo? Oh,
Yep.
yes.
Oops. Sorry,
not-
I rolled
Hold
that
on.
again by accident, but it's the same number. It's just, I got
got
a
it.
15.
Sure.
I'm also gonna roll investigation if that's okay.
Feel free to.
I kind of want to try something with a cantrip.
What cantrip?
I want
What
to
are you
try
trying?
using my message cantrip,
Very well.
Oh my God,
which
I
has a
have-
range of 120 feet. I want to try seeing if it in any way reaches Adrian.
Now, real quick, with message, don't you need to see your target?
Oh, do I with message?
You just have to be facing in the direction that they are in. So
Just says point
it's
your
like,
finger toward a creature within range.
Do you know where they're at?
They're in the sky.
they're in the sky. Just point up.
You can cast the spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and know it's beyond the barrier. So
I
you
would
have to
know he's in
their
the sky.
location. It does not penetrate 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of metal, or a thin sheet of lead, or
Damn.
3 feet of wood.
It probably wouldn't penetrate the castle then. I don't want to use
Oh.
my 3rd level spell slots.
The spell does not have to follow a straight line and can freely travel around corners.
Oh, creepy.
That's interesting. I don't like it.
I didn't know that. I'm not using any 3rd level spell slots to message anybody.
No, that's a bit
Don't
of a
do
waste here.
that.
Save that for counterspelling fireball.
Yep. Or worse.
Or worse. I'm expecting worse.
All right. As you guys enter, Farron, yourself, and Ark, as you pass through the set of double doors, you notice that overhead, not only is there a vaulted ceiling to the entry foyer, but you see the same 4 statues depicting something like gargoyles, dragons that glare down, their eyes flickering in the torchlight. But otherwise, the foyer is quite still.
That's fine. I'll keep rolling as we keep moving.
Okay, you guys are proceeding?
Yeah, if we don't
guess
see
we'll make our way-
anything.
Up towards the bedroom.
We missed
Yeah.
the secret prison entrance.
Yeah.
I would say you guys would, and just as you head for the door and open it, the 4
Oh.
statued dragons crack and crumble at first, and then begin to move on their own. The eyes that were flickering in the torchlight peer down at you. The maws open, revealing sharp, sharp teeth. And it isn't long before each just hops right down, revealing 4 red dragon wormlings. Please roll initiative.
God damn
Oh,
it.
hey guys, you know what we didn't consider the whole time? What if Strahd was just being a dick and making us think this was gonna be some event and this is just a whole fucking death trap?
We're gonna dungeon crawl just to fight him in the end. This fucking
Yep.
sucks.
I mean, it is.
Save
it
your
makes
Welcome to
sense.
Ravenloft, baby. Everything wants to kill you here.
It made total sense as soon as I saw he was doing like, oh yeah, why would he bother inviting random fucks?
Can't fight.
Alright, let's do it.
Guys,
What
try
are
to
they
save
doing?
yourselves.
The red dragon wormlings.
Okay.
Like actual ones or statue ones?
They were statues, and now they are not.
Jesus Christ, that's really bad. We're in so many fucking cone breaths. We gotta get out of the way.
I know.
we die to a bunch of wormlings.
If we TPK to wormlings, we deserve to lose.
Yeah, to be honest, I agree.
I'm going to have them go in 2 groups. The front half and the back half. Save us a little time. All right.
Let me browse my stuff.
He's such a pussy!
I'm gonna put it in out of character chat, but if anyone's curious what the song I have put on for the tone of this. Blood and Wine is a really good DLC, by the way.
Just fight us yourself, you coward! Erg!
You're in his
Barn.
house now. Shame though it is.
If there was ever a time to say Barg.
This is the Barg time.
Barg? What is Barg?
You know what Barg is.
I don't!
It's an
I don't
expression
know.
of my displeasure. Barg.
Barg. All right, initiative. Sorry.
Okay, now
Fucking
can I please get
boundaries
25 to 20?
21.
Hold on, so I didn't roll. Give me 1 second. I have a chance at cooking. Set. Okay, never mind.
Still better than me.
Much better than me.
Mm-hmm.
You have 21, Twyla?
21.
Congrats, you're going first. Then we have the friggin' Greggies.
What? Oh, okay.
20 to 15.
17. Everyone? Really?
Esmeralda's
Where
in
are
there.
Van Richten? Oh, I was gonna say where are Van Richten and Esmeralda.
15 to 10.
12.
13.
Oh.
Does this mean DM has to use advantage on this fight, or is it Strahd exclusive? No, he has to use it on this fight. It's his next
Bummer.
roll.
Yeah, it's
And-
just the next roll.
And then that's everyone, is that correct? Oh, we got the dragons at the very end. All right.
But yeah, he rolls initiative with advantage.
No,
you'll have-
I'm not counting that. Anyway,
Of course you're not. Alright.
I'm not counting initiative for that. That's silly. Twyla, go ahead.
She's going to pull out her rapier. And... Wait a minute, because my int went up, does that mean my spell save went up too, didn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
It should be 7.
Yeah,
What, you
now
have
it's a
20 now?
17.
Yeah, it should be 17 now.
Yeah.
So... Apologies, I think I just added this together wrong then.
You're good.
No. 8 plus my
Nope.
proficiency plus my spellcasting mod, right?
Which is intelligence, yeah.
Our proficiency is what, a 3 or a 4?
I think it's a...
You
4
tell me.
now.
Oh, we're level 10. Hold on. Did I just calculate all of my shit wrong? Because we leveled up.
Always a possibility.
Let me just make sure I've got it right. I swore
It's a +4 at level 10.
Oh, God.
It's also
it is a
+4 at level
4.
Have a drink up. Hi, Spider
DM,
King.
Hi, Spider King. DM, take that potion. Alright,
All right.
so yeah, my stuff is calculated slightly off. Somehow
This
this
is
was
mostly
already the
for-
right number, which was weird because I never changed that. Okay. Whatever. I'm just gonna go up to this one and kind of sidle up by its side. I'm gonna try 2 things. Since I get multi-attack as... I'm gonna bonus action Blade Song. And I'm gonna try 2 things. For Blade Singing, I can attack once with melee and then use a cantrip. So I'm gonna do that.
All right.
I'm gonna swing the rapier once with my new, glowing power within it.
Power.
That's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Now, just to confirm, when rolling my Hemocraft damage on this, this is not an undead creature, right?
No.
Okay. So it's gonna be 10 points of piercing damage plus 3 points of radiant for 13 total.
Okay.
And then for cantrip, I'm gonna use Frostbite. So it needs to make a con save.
All right. Con save from the Red Dragon Wormling.
Why is it called a wormling? Does that mean they're young or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little guy. That's a 5.
It failed, so I'm gonna roll this damage, and it's gonna have disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay.
Epic.
The
Fuck
4 of them is like fighting one dragon.
It takes 5 points of cold damage.
Okay.
Thank you, Dread.
How are they looking? Are
good.
they almost dead?
They're on death through already.
Hell
All
yeah.
right, now it's the
Awesome.
dragon's turn. It's
Ruda,
this
don't
one.
look. Oh, look.
Don't look, Ruda. And it's I'm gonna need. Oh boy.
You need... I know what you're gonna need.
Oh, you bitch!
I'm gonna need everyone here except for Ark to roll a dex save.
Even me?
Oh no, yeah, not you either. Ark and Twyla.
I am.
Wait,
Okay.
Esmeralda,
Oh wow, yeah. no.
Esmeralda, Lucia, Rudolph, Farron, definitely Casimir.
Deck save coming up. Derek, check DM because I think I'm forgetting an important detail.
Ark, don't we get a +4?
I'm measuring out the range on this.
Shit,
Only
you're
people
too
within
far.
10 feet of me, yeah.
I
Too
am
far
gonna.
away.
I am going to inspo. That's a 6.
I'm just gonna take the 15.
It's not bad.
11. Am I in range for you?
No, yes.
15.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Everyone that got below a 13.
Oh,
Do the NPCs also get the
no.
+4?
Anyone in range,
if they're in range.
which no one else is.
I think Van Richten? No.
No, if he
Esmeralda
isn't,
gets
then
it.
What about, like,
if
Casimir
he is, then
is?
I would be.
Esmeralda gets it as well.
I'm not.
Yeah.
They get a +4.
Van Richten and Esmeralda both pass.
Oh yeah, Casimir's not in range. Fuck you, Casimir.
Fuck you,
I'd
Casimir.
I'd be
We
okay.
need everybody
Casimir-
we can get
Casimir
right now.
passes. Casimir passes. So they take 15 points of damage.
Okay, so everybody who passes takes 15.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Did anyone tell that?
I don't think so.
Cool.
This time, at least.
Damage-wise, I have a question.
Yep.
I succeeded. Do I still have it for resistance?
Yes, you did.
Thank you.
And
Okay.
once again,
was
don't
it?
forget you do all have 14 points of temp HP.
And I have fire resistance.
What was the damage again? I'm sorry, Derek.
15 if you succeeded, 30 if you failed.
Okay, I succeeded.
15 divided by
It's
2.
40.
Rounded up or down?
You round down.
Okay, so I take 7.
Okay. And
Hate this
sorry,
already.
And that was one of the breath attacks I got to roll against.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, we
4
have
of these
4
fucking things.
them.
No, it's this next
So I
one.
said 4 combined is like fighting a regular dragon.
If you guys would do me a favor.
Sort of.
Oh, the one I'm standing in front of?
Yeah, so sus.
Oh my god!
Again, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat this a lot.
I don't know where
We
my
have a
dice
lot
went.
of viewer inspos, guys.
Can I use a viewer inspo? Because I failed that shit.
Oh, I failed it too.
Make your decisions now.
Catherine also
I'm
failed it.
not opposed. Oh god. Well, no, because Catherine's within range of me. So
Oh
they
wait,
get
no,
+4.
Catherine succeeds. I fail. And Farron fails.
I would not-
You fail!
I'm not
I've already
opposed.
taken damage.
You took 1 point of damage from your actual health pool.
My god, you're right! I forgot about that arc! I took it out of my actual hit points!
I just said that when you got hit.
You did.
Okay.
Anyway, everyone that rolled below a 13.
Should we just take it, Twyla?
I'm a wizard. I don't have the same HP you guys do.
I roll. Use the inspirations.
I'm gonna.
Alright,
Alright, I'm gonna use
You can
one.
you use the yeah, you
Anyone-
use it. But I don't
Anyone
want
who
to.
was below 13, please take 31 points of damage.
Damn it, I still fail. Alright,
Wait, hold on, below 13.
31 points.
Eight
This is gonna
plus-
suck.
How much is the buff?
14. You get 14
Okay,
temp
so
HP.
no, I'm talking about the saving throw.
Oh, +4.
I'm underneath then, so I take 31 divided by 2. I take 15.
Yep. That's correct.
God, thank God for fire resistance.
Isn't that nice? Lucia, your turn.
All right. I see we're starting with this shit already. Before my turn, can I use my reaction? Actually, wait, hold on.
Reaction
not
has to
gonna do
happen
probably
in
doesn't do
like
shit
response to
anyway.
something.
Yeah, you're right. Probably doesn't do shit anyway. I was gonna respond to getting hit, or by the dragon, but
Okay,
also
if you
like
want to,
I don't
if you
think
want to
it's...
use your reaction now, in response to getting hit, that's fine. Just let me know.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll let you know later. But now I'm thinking I probably won't even do anything.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Oh god, it probably won't even do anything. I am immediately going to channel divinity. Here comes the sun. Do. They all need to make a con save.
All right.
Where is it on my sheet?
Of what?
Con save of my... Where is it? I apologize. It keeps
I think
disappearing
it's
from
a
my damn
16,
save.
right?
We got a 14.
Hold on. Radiant to the dawn. Constitution saving throw. It probably is 16, I think.
We got a 12. 14,
Fail,
12. 7.
fail. Damn, they all failed.
And an 18.
Pass. Okay, so this is gonna be 2d10 plus my cleric bonus.
What kind of damage is it?
Radiant.
Okay.
I am avoiding fire because I
Yeah,
realize that...
Definitely like immune to that.
I'm
or
just
at
gonna
least-
go ahead
I'm
and let you
assuming
know
resistant.
that I'll let you have it this time, but going forward, your clerical spells no longer do radiant damage.
Oh, heard. What does it do in replacement? Fire?
Fire. It does fire.
Alright, this is 6 plus 7. 13.
13. Gotcha.
You gotta use your gun on these fuckers.
Yeah, issue with that. My gun also does fire damage.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm a bit gimped here, I'm not gonna lie.
Focus on
Well,
healing for now.
You
It's
made
supporting.
the choice!
Oh yes, I remember I made the choice and I'll hold my tongue.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Didn't.
I'm seeing if there's anything else I can do that isn't radiant or fire or... Because everything I
maybe,
have
you
is
might-
radiant, which then turns into fire, and then...
Do you have anything that does necrotic damage?
Told the dead, but I already asked to cast a spell.
Hmm.
Or I did my divinity.
So you need a bonus action, something.
I need a bonus action something. I don't have anything, so I am just
Healing
going
word.
to, I'm gonna move into a corner of the room and, like, hug this wall. So they have to, like, pick their angles. Make it really annoying for them to get multiples with the breath attack, and I'll end my turn.
Okay. Esmeralda. Rapier in one hand, axe in the other. She leaps off the balls of her feet and plunges in for an attack on this one. Makes 2 attacks right off the bat. That's going to be a hit. And that's going to be a hit. And let's see here. That's 13 points of piercing damage and 4 points of slashing damage, to a total of 17 on this one. And she's landing. It's a plunging attack, so she's landing behind it, with the beard of the axe around this thing's throat.
Damn. Go werewolf mode.
Wouldn't that be crazy? Like kaiju battle in the middle of this foyer.
In the middle of this 4 foot by 4 foot wide room. Or 20 foot by 20 foot room or whatever it is.
And that's her turn. Moving on to Van Richten, who is going to vault forward, gun in one hand, saber in the other.
No, Van Richten.
And he's gonna
I'm just gonna
freaking...
get that one. Oops. Spell.
You
that I
can
can't-
you can both get him. That hits.
I don't want to hurt Van Richten though.
He's a tough guy. He can take it.
Oh, the fuck. Spiritual weapon's force damage. I thought it was radiant.
That's 12 points of piercing damage, and because both hit,
Yay.
Another 12 points of slashing damage. 24.
Woo!
Knock him dead, guys.
Gotta
Old man's got some
angle
moves. Okay. Ark, your turn.
Question: if I attack this one that's right next to me, would I get flanking with? I almost called her Ysolga, but that is not.
Esmeralda. How do you keep forgetting Esmeralda? She was in the
I
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
don't know. I don't know. I'm pulling random characters.
Man, we're fighting
out
Strahd,
of
the
a
major
hat.
actor right now.
Would I get it
Depends on the
flanking?
angle.
Like if I went right here.
Sure. It has to be front and back.
Sure.
Alrighty then. 2 attacks with the Son of Blade. First attack. Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
You didn't sound confident with that.
Yeah, it does. It does. It doesn't.
Alright, so 7 points of radiant damage for the first attack. And then second attack is going to be a 25.
15.
That certainly hits.
I realized the higher level you
10 points of radiant damage.
So 17 total. Okay.
I
Yep.
realize the higher level we get, the more unlikely flaccid 20s become because our modifiers get higher.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's really
That's-
funny.
That is true. But flaccid 30s are on the table. Anyway.
Hmm.
Isn't that what happened when you turn 30? Kidding.
Favorite, your turn.
Okay. Give me a sec. It's a tiny room. If I go here. I'm trying to see if I can angle something from me. Oh, I can't see anything. There we go. Yes! I'm gonna Cone of Cold this dragon.
Okay.
This one. I don't know why I'm red. I gotta change my color. This. So that it doesn't hit Van Richten. Can I please have a shit? I believe it's a Constitution save. Let me just double check that. Yes, it's a Constitution save.
Rolled a nat 20.
Well, fuck the drip. Fuck. All right, so it's gonna take half of this. I'm just gonna roll it here in this other room.
Just roll it outside.
Oh, it's such a good roll too.
Okay, so that's
43. So half of 43.
That's still 20.
22.
Yeah, it's
That's
Still
right,
20,
21,
that's still a
21.
Junk.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to morph into a kitty cat, and I'm going to use the rest of my movement, and as a cat I get some more, to just go on this side of the dragon. Or not the dragon, the wormling. And that's my turn.
Casimir's turn. Casimir is going to dive through the door. Oof. Get out of the way. He's gonna
Oh,
hide behind
right.
it.
We can leave the room. Right.
I forgot about that. Guys,
Isn't
are
that,
we done?
isn't that crazy?
Did he
Second turn.
disengage?
I
Or
Yeah, of
also
course
like
we
forgot
can leave
about
the
that.
He did disengage.
That's an option.
Sure.
Yeah,
yes.
Casimir's saying, fuck you guys, I'm out.
All right.
Casimir's showing us the way.
He's got a strategy. Ark and yeah, Ark and Rudolph. Gonna need you to both roll dex saves.
You suck.
Rudolph succeeds.
advantage. Hiya!
Oh.
Oh.
You failed.
Oh. Man, imagine you got a 0.
He
It
technically
don't matter.
could.
I'll take it anyway. I can
Okay.
technically get a 0.
You take 24 points of damage. Rudolph only takes 12.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Okay. That's its turn. Now the other dragon's turn. The other dragon.
Oh boy, I wonder what it's
You're
gonna
in
do.
the locker. All right.
That's
Arc.
me and Arc.
Yeah, both of you roll dex saves.
Okay.
Let's see. Can I roll in
I didn't-
excess of a 0?
That's a 15
You
without.
succeed.
I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even think I'm in range of Arc.
Arc, you fail again.
Oh my gosh, Arc.
You take 30 points of fire damage. Farron, you take 15.
Ark's gonna
Oh,
die
what's
from the
the-
wormlings.
Okay. I am within range of Arc. Interesting.
Oh yeah, you're. Which dragon was it that did this?
Righty then.
It's this one.
Okay. I'm going to use a reaction.
Ooh.
I need it to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. 19.
All right. So it'll take half.
Half of what kind of damage?
So I'm going to use my reaction for Rebuke the Violent. So it takes half of the damage it just dealt.
Same type?
No, Radiant.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
If it had failed, it would have taken all of the damage it just dealt.
I love that reaction. It's like one
It's
of my
fucking
favorites.
nuts. And it's like, does it even have a frequency or is it just any reaction?
No, it has a frequency.
Okay, because that's crazy.
That'd be too good otherwise. Twilight,
Yeah,
your
'cause you-
turn.
You have some bosses that could do like upwards of 100 on one attack.
So when I did my cantrip, did it seem like it did any more or less damage?
Of Radiant? No.
No,
Didn't-
my cold damage.
The cold.
No, it did not seem like it did anymore.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. I'm just gonna take 2 rapier strikes at it then,
Go ahead.
and not fuck around with this. I'm hoping its fucking breath has a recharge. The first is a 13.
That doesn't hit.
17.
That barely hits.
Okay.
You fail. Oh, you success.
Literally just barely.
Oh wow.
That's
There I
gonna
see
be
17, gang.
11 points
Yeah. I was
of
like, oh,
piercing
yeah.
Eric has
plus 4
confirmed.
points of radiant, please.
11 plus what?
11 points of piercing plus 4 points of radiant
Okay.
for 15
please.
total.
You said
All right.
please so politely.
Please.
Take that right now, please. Please.
Dragon's turn.
Die, please. Oh. Die, please?
Yeah, do they have to roll for their breath weapons? I guess so.
I don't know.
I don't know how these fucks work.
Oh, that's still a thing in the system.
In 5e it is, but it depends on what it
Does
is.
not get its breath attack back, and it's gonna attack you, Lucia.
Fuck. Reaction of Warding Flare.
It has advantage. No, it doesn't.
And that cancels out to be default.
Oh
It
yeah,
actually
Derek,
does
have you
have
used your DM advantage yet?
Oh, disadvantage?
I used it on the first attack. Actually, no, it technically wasn't a roll, so I didn't use it. This will be it then. Okay,
I cancel out your DM advantage with my Warding Flare.
so be it.
That's right. If you get to cuck our inspirations, I get to cuck yours.
What is wrong with you? That's a it's a 22 to hit.
That hits pretty solidly.
And that's going to be 9 points of piercing damage as it comes in and it bite you. It bite you.
It bite.
All right.
Other dragon turn, and it attacks you, Twyla. No, shiny.
Fine.
It does not get its breath weapon attack back, and it attacks you, and it gets a 25 to hit.
Of course that hits.
And that's going to be
Well, actually, it doesn't because
13
I said so.
points of piercing damage.
Actually...
Just because I said so.
Great,
No,
I'm
I
at like
feel
half my health already.
Oh no.
And we just walked in the front door!
No.
The door.
And
You
they're
got
probably.
wild shaped. I
Do they
I
know-
was like, good lord, I'm gonna be dead in 2 turns.
Does
Yeah.
Strahd know about the DORE?
The door.
The door.
We're gonna just walk in and have to fucking short rest already, good lord.
They're
he's
probably.
just gonna walk
We're
into
gonna
the-
loot his.
Dead short rest.
Wow.
We're
Oh,
looting his
into the-
castle.
He's gonna walk into the foyer with like all of you just dead in it. He's gonna be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?
This is what took them down out of
I've
everything.
waited weeks."
That would be funny. That would be nice, at least for him to be disappointed.
If we can't beat Strahd, I will accept him being disappointed.
Lucia, your turn.
All right. Shit. Can't do that. Can't do that. Oh, I'm in a fucking pickle with this fight. Disengage. Running over here. I'm
Okay.
gonna stay in eyesight, and I'm going to do spiritual weapon on shit. The
You
one
can do this as a bonus
Aragol.
action, right?
Yes. Dumb spell.
That's reasonable.
Hold on.
The one Aragol? Did you say Aragol's not here?
Not Aragol. I'm
Why
going
would
on the
you
one.
say that?
He's somewhere in here.
To bring you pain. I will do it on this one
Why?
that Van Richten and Faerun are attacking. We're just gonna get one at a time.
All right, no problem.
It's gonna spawn right in front of it, and it is a giant sword, and it's just gonna try and cleave it. Oh fuck. God, I'm rolling like shit.
There.
I don't think I want to spend.
Look at
thing
that,
for it.
Derek, what is that?
It's a sword.
You know you can make it a creature, right?
No, I kind of love
How
it
do you
that
do
way.
that?
Okay. I
Shit.
forget, Aztec taught me how, and I can't remember now, but you can make objects creatures.
Because
All right.
it's funny.
So silly.
This is
I
just-
missed. I
you
rolled
just
an
Slaps
11.
a sword on the ground.
It just goes ting 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 ting. Good
I
job,
like
That's how it
Lucia.
spawned because I rolled an 11. And like, fuck.
I like to imagine it's just slithering along the ground like a snake almost.
Just like
Ew.
an inchworm.
Adam.
Just.
Oh, I hate that description.
Oh.
It's
All
just a super flaccid
Is
sword.
that the end of your turn? Alright,
Yes, that was the
Esmeralda.
end of my turn. Sorry.
That's okay. That is a 25, which definitely fucking hits. Go get him, as woman on a mission. 11 points of slashing damage, followed by... That also fucking hits. Jesus, she's rolling hot. 11 plus... Nice. 14. 11 plus 14. 25. This one's dead. She has the beard of the axe around his throat and just yanks it real hard and sprays viscera all over Ark.
Hell yeah.
Watch the dress.
Art does a little dance. Art no longer cares whether or not, he's in a nice dress or not anymore. Clearly,
Richard
we are
next.
not welcome here.
Fucking crit, baby. Yes! We're starting to move, baby. We're starting to move.
What joy.
Okay. So, this
Really,
thing...
just because they didn't get their breath attacks. So we're moving.
This thing lunges to bite him, and he shoves the rifle right in its mouth, fires, gets 23 points of piercing damage, goes in for a saber attack. This hits too. It's going to be
Nice.
legendary. It does fucking hit with a 22. Very nice. He's going hard.
That's my man.
That's 15 points. Jesus,
Yes,
he does a lot of fucking
Grandpa.
damage.
That
23.
Ah,
No, he's not. He's
18.
still fair.
38 points of damage. This thing's dead too.
he's still Dilf.
He's still Dilf.
He's in his 50s. He's not that old.
Yeah, that's still.
Anyway,
I'm just messing with you.
It's not that old. It's not that old.
we're the same age.
Jeez, I dated someone in their 50s.
What?
I'm not judging you. That's old lore, Lucia.
Thank you for posture check.
I'm gonna run
Catherine.
over
I don't
here.
know why I called you Lucia.
I'm gonna help out Twyla. Just stabbing this guy. Stab, 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 stab. Maybe do it a few more times.
All right.
Normal attack, because I'm not flanking.
Ark, help me!
First attack. Not 20.
Natural fucking 20. Let's
Oh,
go!
Crit's going all over the place, dude.
I'm going to pump a level 1 smite into that.
Oh my god.
Just once, I wish you would say level 3 smite and just fucking do buku.
Oh no,
damage.
that's for Strahd. Like,
That's for Strahd.
Oh my
He
god.
will, don't worry.
Yep.
So 14 plus.
Jarlaxle has always been a Dilf. We know this. He's a pirate. Of course he's a Dilf.
That's going to be 22 points of damage.
All right.
Especially if he's a pirate, yeah.
Second attack.
This one is not dead yet.
Not dead yet.
Does not hit.
That doesn't hit. But you did crit, so hey, you gotta take it.
There was too much viscera in my eyes.
Yeah,
After
it got it fucking.
I went for a
nice.
nice neck slash. It hit an artery, but it's not dead yet.
All right, Farron.
Okay, I could go for that one, but I don't think
Finish it.
this one has taken a lot of damage, so I'm gonna use my pounce ability. I need this
That one hasn't taken
dragon to make a fucking DC 14 strength check. fucking
It's
worm
actually
wing.
going to be close. Yeah, it makes it. It rolled
It makes
an 11. It rolled an 11. It had a +4.
Okay, yeah, I was like, I had a feeling that it would succeed. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So it's not prone. Not prone. Excuse me. Wish it was knocked prone. So I am going to go in with a bitey. So it's going to be
bitey.
this plus... It just misses.
Sorry.
Alright, that misses. Now we're going to go in with a claw.
I'm
Cause
sorry.
you had a bad day. You
Aww.
I'm leaving.
Mariah, I need you to play.
No.
I'll take the attack of opportunity. I'm leaving. Goodbye. No, I'm just kidding.
Mariah, I need you to play a pacifist character, because I'm going to be honest.
We're laughing now, but she's
Attacks
gonna
don't
fucking destroy
seem-
Strahd.
Oh, I'm gonna just
Be your
move a little
strong.
this way. So Esmeralda has room to get in, but I'm not
Casimir?
actually leaving.
Casimir's going to get his angle that he can from the door. He's going to fire an arrow.
You know, at least I'm soaking up damage. That's not me. in
Not
my
one.
form.
Yeah, Casimir. Yeah.
Let's fucking go, Casimir.
Let's fucking go, you worthless.
I wasted my 2 net
You
20s,
piece of
and now
shit,
I just will
Casimir.
not hit ever again.
Ta-da!
No, you're gonna destroy Strahd.
I'm going to attack the one that is in front of me still.
Go get him. You go, Glen Coco.
Hey, bada swing.
I love the idea that she's swinging
Damn
her rapier
it.
with a baseball bat.
She's just like not actually doing swordplay anymore.
Remember
She's
this
gripping it like a
fine
bat.
swordplay I've taught you, and
Oh.
meanwhile she's swinging that thing like a Louisville Slugger.
Well,
Oh
she just
my
missed
God,
twice,
Twyla,
so
do not go down. So did I.
Remember,
that's not how
Go
you-
down.
Mariah and
That's
Repo?
not how you swing up.
she's just starting to sling it around.
I didn't know how to. I was like, why isn't it working?
All right, hold on one
Hit
sec.
yourself.
Ew.
And again, that I hit myself.
It
with
got
it.
its
Bad
breath
news
back.
bears, guys.
Alright, I might go down.
News bears.
Yep, there he goes.
All of you roll a dex saving throw if you would.
Counter spell. I don't know.
No,
This,
don't.
Twyla,
is,
you
this
do
isn't
gotta-
even a spell.
I don't even have a counter spell.
Twyla, you do get a
it's not
plus
spell
4.
Anyway.
I get a +4.
Yeah.
You rolled really low anyway.
Ark, do you get a +4 for yours?
Yeah, he gets his own-
I
he
do
does-
get a plus 4. So I got a 14.
Anyways,
Okay.
Wow, 26. How about
that's
that?
a failure
Okay.
on my end.
Twyla, Ark take 12 points of fire damage. Farron take 24.
Oh, I'm still up as this
Oh,
cat tiger.
I'm not looking
That's
good.
shocking.
I'm already at half health, and I was triple digit when we
Yeah,
started.
we're gonna have to. If we can't short rest, I'm gonna have to burn a mass cure wounds on everyone.
We're gonna have to.
Next dragon.
I'm not even a healer, but I'll do
Let's
it.
see. Ooh, he does not get his breath weapon attack back. He's gonna attack Ark. He's gonna bite you. He's gonna bite you. He's gonna do a binkum bite. He misses.
A binkum bite.
I'm playing a healer in the
He
next campaign.
misses.
Curse of Strahd has inspired me.
And
to do that.
I'm gonna use my sword. And I'm gonna
Okay.
bring it. I'm gonna bring it to like here,
Nom, 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 nom.
or just anywhere I can hit this dragon.
No, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my sword for you, Danny.
Go ahead.
Fuck!
That does not hit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
hurts. It hurts really bad when it doesn't.
Because
Especially
none of us
when
have
it's
hit in a minute.
I know.
It's gonna be a human warrior at Van Richten killing them again.
Do I have anything? All my shit does fire.
You don't have any cantrips that don't? Toll the Dead doesn't?
Oh, I guess you're right. Toll the Dead. Yeah, I'm gonna do Toll the Dead on that one, right there.
All right, knock
You're
him
not even
dead.
facing them.
It must make
Fair.
a wisdom saving throw.
And since
Oh,
it's
that's right,
taking
this is a
damage, it'll
saber
do
throw.
a d12.
It fucking fails.
True.
Awesome! Finally, hold
forgot
on. Does this
about-
do more damage?
That told the dead. is
If
like
they
that.
fail
Fifth
after
level-
they've taken
okay,
a hit.
One more d12. So this is gonna be 7 plus 19. Okay, 11, 19.
Hell yeah!
18.
Hell yeah!
18,
I
yeah.
can't count, I
Fuck
can't count.
yeah.
It's dead.
Which one?
Boom! You fucking did
Oh,
it.
that one. I thought that one was not close to death. Okay.
Thank
I need
God.
to
Mattered.
make-
I wouldn't have hit anyway. Trying to help Twyla. I fucking failed.
Catherine, I need you to make your best church bell tolling sound.
I wish I had like the lava chicken part where it's like the bell.
La, 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 chicken.
That's what your Toll the Dead bell sounds like.
Esmeralda, who's covered in dragon blood at this point, and is whipping it off her weapons, and she's going to lunge forward with a bestial sort of vigor.
Ooh,
I don't know why.
I
thought there
am
was
Van
a
Richten.
bell sound on Discord, but there's not.
Natural
There
20.
isn't.
Let's fucking go, girl.
She crit. This thing's
let's
gotta
go,
be
girl.
dead.
Bingo.
Dude,
Dude,
Oh,
Roll
No,
it's
we've already had
for
natural
your
20.
That's a 16. 16 points of damage. The second one doesn't hit. 16 points of fucking damage, and it's not looking. Oh, it looks so bad.
Van Richten, please!
Van Richten gonna turn, aim, fire.
What about this asshole to my left? Is he reacting to us fighting at all?
What, Casimir?
No,
Has been
like
fighting?
Oh, there's an
Dude.
attendant in the hallway.
Oh, yeah, the attendant. They're not,
this asshole.
they're not supposed to be there.
Just barely
They're having
hits.
hallucinations.
They're just kind of standing there, like,
12
kicking
points of
dust around
damage.
with their foot.
Lands it right through the eye. It's dead.
Oh,
A
thank
fated
you.
ally lands a killing blow.
Oh my
Twice
God, you're
now.
right. Hold on, you're right. Put that in. It goes in.
It goes in the bingo card.
Hell Aztec.
Okay.
Did we kill Irina for the bingo?
No.
All right.
I'm not opposed.
Are we
With
out
the-
of combat?
Yes, you are. And with the bodies of these wormlings at your feet, a significant amount of blood all over the tile, Ravenloft seems to have welcomed you personally.
Okay, well,
Twyla
I can't
groans.
imagine that Strahd is going to give us an hour
No.
to take a short rest.
No, I wouldn't count on that.
So I'm gonna burn one of my level 5 spells.
Well,
Van Richten's using a level 3 Cure Wounds on Twyla.
She's gonna insist that he does it.
But he does anyway.
What are
Well,
you doing?
everybody's- So, alright, so everybody, give me a sec, how many people?
You need to save that for yourself. What if you get hurt? You are
what if
hurt.
you're about to die?
You've already gotten hurt yourself.
Look, your
So have
tibia is
you. And she
Look,
crosses her
Twyla,
arms.
Twyla, your tibia is waving hello from your left calf. Like,
Ooh.
you need to fix that.
Ooh.
She crosses
So-
her arms and still says
I
to
can
Van
heal-
Richten, well, so are you.
6
little
people, so
scratch.
I'm not gonna heal Casimir.
Oh, one scratch.
24
everyone.
points. 24 points of healing.
Ew.
How about you, roll, Mariah?
I'm not healing Casimir. I can heal either Esmeralda or Van Richten as my 6th person. Who's more hurt, Derek?
Wait.
Neither of them look particularly bad, but it's Rudolph took an extra hit, so it's
Why
Rudolph.
why can't you choose both of them? There's only 6 of us in here, right?
Oh yeah. I forgot. I was thinking that we had an extra player. Oopsies. Okay. So it's gonna be 3d8 plus 9. Okay, well, you know. Wow, what a waste of a 5th level spell. 18 points of healing.
18 times 6. You got to think about that multiplier.
18.
That actually
Okay.
brought me to my exact maximum, thank you.
Van Richten looks quite okay.
I'm gonna have to cast something on myself too. 'Cause that did not bring me up very high.
I'm sure none of this hasn't come into play at all, but I'm gonna try not to forget that I have see invisibility active.
Okay.
I'm also gonna cast a Cure Wounds on myself.
How long does that last for?
An hour.
All right.
Okay. Fucking did better with that. Okay, I'm doing a lot better. Doing a lot better.
Who's still looking poorly in terms of HP totals?
Not anymore. I'm happy with where I am right now.
How is Van Richten?
Van Richten looks pretty much. He's pretty close to full. He's like, he's at 60 instead of 70. It's not a big deal.
And how's Mira looking?
Mira.
Mira.
Or not Mira.
That's
there's
Esmeralda.
Oh my god.
Andrew.
Esmeralda Mira.
My God.
Next time you do that shit, you're getting a D inspiration.
No!
You are like 50 sessions late for Mira. What are you doing?
I can't remember Esmeralda.
We said Esmeralda's name 100 times.
No.
Anyway, Esmeralda's a
how-
full. Don't worry about her.
Oh, okay.
Can I roll sleight
I
of
basically
hand to
tapped
put my
out.
potion of invulnerability in Van Richten's pocket?
You can certainly
Why would
try.
you do that?
Because she really likes Slim Jims.
Oh my god.
If this is a nat 20. Close.
Oh my
It's
God.
close. But the problem is, he doesn't know it's there now.
I'm gonna tell him after.
Like in the middle of the fight. By the way, reach in
doesn't
your
know it.
pocket.
He does know it's in his pocket. You
I'm gonna-
successfully slip it in.
I'm gonna just smile behind him and I'm gonna go, well, now I can pay you back.
What does
He
that
checks
do?
his pockets.
Don't tell him. Wait, tell him. We need you
Nothing.
to have that, Twyla.
Just, be sure to check all your resources when a time of need.
This is very suspicious.
Just know that
I'm
I've
gonna
got
check
your
my
back.
pockets.
And he's just gonna squint at you a little bit and he's gonna say, I don't know what you mean by that, but anyway.
Will you look in your pocket?
He's gonna pat his jacket down and kind of like slowly put his hand in his pocket and pull out the bottle and he's gonna kind of furrow his brow a little bit and he's gonna say, sorry, but that's
No takesies backsies.
Oh yeah? And then he's gonna toss it up in the air at you.
Don't break it!
Can I catch it? Do I have to roll something to catch it?
You don't have to. It's like barely a toss. You don't have to roll to catch it.
All
I
right,
just deleted
Oh, well,
that
what
in
do
my
you know?
inventory.
we are not going. We are not going through the giant statue room. Oh my
Why,
god!
Lucia? It looks like fun. Let's go in there.
We are not going into the giant.
No, let's
statue
walk
room.
in. Take a step.
I was looking at that, and part of me is like, it could either be a trap and all of the statues will come to life, or it could be a reverse trap where we'll think the statues are going to come to life, but in fact there's something really, really cool at the end of it that we're not going to do because we're afraid of the statue.
God, this map is fucking confusing.
Can I look in at the statues from not going in I guess there's cloaked figures in here as well. Those are the what? The
Servants.
Servants?
Or at least it seems. You
Can
can't
I
really
the
tell.
servants
make a
looking at
perception
us?
check to see if like they look like normal statues?
You
I
can.
don't.
You may. Of course you can.
I can guide myself too.
Lucia's gonna pull out her gun and shoot one of the servants.
What?
For real?
Yeah.
Oh,
Lucia? Why?
Why would you do that? Why would you do that, girly pop?
Natural
Fucking
20.
nat 20.
Okay.
Why? We just got out of combat.
Can you point out which one that you're shooting?
The one that would be the easiest shot, I want to say. From
I
my
need
angle,
you-
it looks like this one.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
you shoot them, and they get shot. Hi, Iris. Good to see you.
Iris.
Well, they're not specters.
And as
That
they
rules
kind of
that
double
out.
over and get back up, you see a glimmer of their face just for a moment. This one in the hood is someone you've seen before.
Oh.
A Vistani that was there, a servant, during the day of the ball. Kind of looks up at you and glares. And he takes out what looks to be a knife from his pocket. And he begins walking down the
Should I roll
alleyway.
should I roll the damage?
Yeah.
Okay, because I assume now my thought was that these were just like little specter guys, so I was
Yeah, roll
kind
the
of
damage because you crit, so
Aragol, right?
it doesn't look like
8
Argon.
double.
So 16. This
it's a
one-
dude. You walked up and shot a dude.
Yep.
This one-
And Lucia shoots, fires, and then all that happens is she kind of looks at the gun. Well, they're not specters. That rolls that
All
out.
right, so that one falls and dies. The others begin drawing knives and approaching. Roll initiative, please.
Are you serious, Lucia?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Hey,
I apologize
I-
in advance. Lucia's kind of in kill mode right now.
I have a question for you, DM.
27.
What are
Slice of 20.
Last of 20.
what are these guys over here doing?
The statues?
No, the other
No,
servants.
They were here from the party.
Sorry, I thought I got rid of all them. Ignore them.
Oh. Oh. Kind of sad now.
I'm not.
I was hoping we would have to fight them.
All
Hey,
right.
another 13. I really like rolling 13, Mr. Initiative, apparently.
Almost there, just 1 second. I'm going to need 25 to 20.
20. I feel like someone rolled higher than me, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
27.
let's do
I'm going to say the
27.
first half of these guys did. 'Cause I'm doing them in
So
groups again. It's easier for me.
Okay, so Catherine and then me, 27 and then 20 from me.
Okay.
I will apologize if that upset anyone, but I do want to state in my defense, we just got jumped by 4 dragons. All sense of decorum is gone.
Did we go over initiative? Because I got a 12.
1 second.
No, he just said 25 to 20
Oh, okay.
so far.
25 to 20, and that's Farron as well as the first cultists.
Did you hear Catherine's 27?
Okay, there we go. Iris, we have level 10 for everyone. Twyla is a multi-class wizard and blood hunter. Farron is a Circle of the Moon druid. Lucia is a cleric fighter. And Ark is a paladin of retribution. Or, not retribution, excuse me. That's why
No, I forgot.
Such bravado for being wrong.
Redemption.
Redemption. It's the other R word. Played too much WoW. Anyway, 20 to 15. All right, just these guys. 15 to 10. We
12.
got Van Richten and Esmeralda. Oh, you're going before Esmeralda. And then finally, we've got
Ark got a
Ark.
13.
12. Okay, so you're going. Here you go. Up my turn order. Okay.
Oh wow, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's almost like we shouldn't have started fighting them.
In my
If we
defense,
didn't
we
have
got
to.
jumped by 4 dragons. I'm expecting everything here to want to kill us.
Go ahead, Lucia.
All right.
You're the one
I feel
that
like
likes to
everyone's
shoot
mad at
things.
me, so it's a bit too late to take it back. So let's commit.
Try to bring it your fucking all.
Yep, bring it to my all.
And
Walk
make sure
forward.
none of them is Argal, because if it is, I'll fucking kill you.
Walk forward. 20-foot radius. Fireball.
You're wasting a fireball on this?
Do you want to be done with it, or do you want to?
I'm concerned about the.
How many more of those do you have? I mean, it's your character.
Third level spell slots. I'm max. I only cast 1 spell.
Yeah, but how many do you have total?
Oh, I have 3. I'm fine. I
We
wouldn't
do
have
have to
4
fight
unless they
Strahd
like, level way
eventually.
further. Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, do what your character would do.
So they'll go ahead and roll some dex saves.
Let me roll the damage.
This will
one-
also tell us if those statues are alive or not.
We got one
That
success,
too.
one success and 2 failures, and 1 you're not hitting.
27.
Okay. 2 of them are down. Okay. And now it's the cultist's turn. 2 that are left.
Do the statues happen to like melt or do anything?
No, they certainly don't.
Looks like I just picked a whole bouquet of oopsie daisies.
The fact that they didn't melt is mildly concerning because that means they're not made of stone.
Lucia, attacking a dragon count as being aggressive.
They're
towards a
very much made
running
out of
animal?
stone. All right, so this one's going to rush forward and is going to attack you. During its first turn, this creature has advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn. You have taken a turn. And it's gonna stab you. It's gonna fucking stab you.
Stab.
That's a 19.
Hits. I would like to use my reaction to do. Sorry, I'm trying to remember how much it did. It was 4d8, was it? At the start?
No idea what you're talking about.
I'm afraid I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for it in the character sheet. I thought I had it in my attack rolls, but it's not there. I'm gonna try to look for it in our DM real quick. What is the spell it was based off of?
I don't know, but if we can't find it right now, we're just going to proceed.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll let it go through. I'll look for it.
Just this once.
You're good. You're good.
And, okay, so it's a 19. It's getting a sneak attack on this.
Oh,
so
really?
What?
Yeah. It's a d6 plus
Maybe I
3.
can find it while you're hitting me.
Plus 3. And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Heard.
+4.
Could you?
+4. Heard.
If they're up in your face, can you see their face?
26.
You succeed. 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so that's 21 points of piercing damage as this thing stabs you.
I'm gonna use my reaction to use my shield intercept feat or feature.
You don't use that nearly as much. I completely forgot you had interception.
Because
Go
like
ahead.
I have to be within 5 feet of the person I'm protecting, which
Right.
usually makes it like a little tricky.
I just found it.
The way this particular one moves is quite familiar.
The one attacking Catherine?
Are you
Yeah.
kidding?
So it'll be reduce that by 6.
Heard.
The
How
other
much did you say
two-
was there?
Wait, did you
Come
just
up to the
spawn in
flank.
another one?
No, these were here.
Oh, okay.
Those they were there.
They have to run
How
up
much-
though, so they don't.
How much
why I-
damage did you say, Derek?
24.
24 minus 6 heard.
What does he look like?
He's wearing a hood. You don't know.
He's wearing a hood.
Farron, it's your turn.
Out. We're about to find out because I'm going to use my turn to remove the hood, to walk up and remove the hood. What do I see?
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, because this particular one is going to contest that. He's not just going to let you grab him. So I guess I'll have you... I'm not going to have this be a grapple, because that seems a little unfair. I'll let you choose sleight of hand or a general dexterity check.
Are you trained sleight of hand,
They're
Farron?
both the same. Oh! I flung it! 21.
You flung it?
Worked in your favor.
You actually beat him. Wow. That's great. As you do so, with your staff, with your hand, what have you, hood comes up easily enough. It's a face you recognize, although he's brandishing a new wound down his cheek and up his eye. It is Aragal. His eyes look incredibly distant, like he's not really there. He's like single-mindedly focused on Lucia.
Okay, not killing him. Thank you for that, Farron. I
Is
would
that
have
my
burning
turn?
hands.
Maybe we shouldn't kill any of them.
That was your action. That was your action. You have your bonus action. You have your free action, whatever it is you want to do.
Yeah,
Give me a sec.
You're good, you're good. Take your time. Lots happening.
Does greater restoration, that helps with the charmed?
It removes all status effects, yes.
But I wouldn't be able to use that until next turn.
It is an action.
Do you have the
could also
reagents for that?
You need 100 gold worth of diamonds. Now, also, for some charms, you know what? Let me not say anything.
What if
I think
it wouldn't work, is what you're going to say.
Well, no, that's not what I was going to say.
There might be other conditions for removing.
What
it.
I was going to say was that, like, hey, there might be easier... Wait, I shouldn't say anything. It's not...
It's too late. You've already
You're
said
fine,
too
you're
much.
fine.
I'm just, I guess, going to say to myself, he lied. Under my breath, like thinking of Strahd, he said that none would be harmed initially,
Well.
and here he is having us fight them.
Well,
They were
That's
peaceful.
my turn.
They were completely peaceful. We already passed two out front that didn't attack us.
Actually, it's not my turn. I'm just not going to focus on him.
Thank you for the hydrate, Sippy.
I'm wild shaping
Would-
again.
All right. Van Richten. He was aiming directly at the one front and center, and then just as you lift the hood, he only barely manages he only barely manages to like shift his aim, but thankfully it's quite the crack shot, and these guys don't have super high AC, so even though that was a low roll, it does still hit.
Hi, Mook.
I feel the same way. It's just like, oh, I was about to fucking burning hands all of them.
It's 15 points of damage. Another one down. He literally just barely raises his gun in time, goes right past Aragal's shoulder, and the one behind him falls quickly. Ark, your turn.
All right. Ark is going to.
The way that my face was when you told me it was him, like I knew, but like the
The confirmation.
devastation and pain on my face,
Ain't that
like,
quite the trick? that
Luke,
I
I'm your
implanted
father.
here?
Dude, I'm telling you, as soon as you said it was a Vistani someone, I was like, no, there's no way he'd be one of them. And then I was like, but that's something evil, stinky, nasty Derek would do for this campaign.
Well, he's alive,
Honestly, I feel-
isn't he?
I feel
No,
Aztec
for
suggested this.
now, he's bent. What the fuck? We're gonna have to hold on.
We could do non-lethal damage. We can knock him unconscious, and
That's
then
what we're gonna have to do, because I don't want to. But What if he's still, when he comes back up,
Lava.
possessed or charmed?
Then we knock him unconscious again.
Okay. Until he comes back normal. Because I really, really want to save my other level 5 spell. Or
We
Great
can't afford to
Restoration's-
do Greater Restoration because that ruins our Revivify. We just can't.
that's also true. Yeah. Then I would consume the diamonds for that.
Does a 19
Yeah, sure does.
Alrighty. "12 points of radiant damage.
Just barely enough. He's down.
Alright, question, DM.
Mm-hmm.
Could I do non-lethal damage with the Sun Sword?
You sure could.
I could?
You could, yeah, with the pommel.
Alright. Yeah, and then I will turn and try to, back of the head chop with the pommel, Aragol.
Damn.
Sorry, Aragol, but...
Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
You have advantage, right? Flanking?
Would I have flanking?
It looks like it.
If not by me, by Farron.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
would have.
I agree. I think you would
right
flank it.
through.
That
Does
hits.
not matter.
Oh my god!
Can I say before I shifted, I'm gonna yell because I don't know if Esmeralda knows. I feel like, or Van Richten. I'm gonna yell non-lethal to this one.
They
before I
both know who
shapeshift.
Aragol is.
Okay.
They recognize. Van Richten almost shot him in the face, and then
Esmeralda had a tense moment with him at the
Yeah,
werewolf
that's right.
cave.
That's right. But I still want to kind of yell that just because I don't know with her. She just might kill him anyway.
She is a little.
I'd be
bit.
more concerned with Lucia, to be honest.
Okay. How much damage was that?
Lucia knows
That was 11 points of damage, non-lethal.
after we killed Strahd. This bitch would
Okay.
have to watch me.
1 second. The way the spell works is particular. Just give me a second.
Oh, thank you for the posture check. I need that.
I know,
Oh,
I was
God.
shrimping.
I got two
It's
hunched
so
over at my
easy to-
desk.
It's so easy to do when it's very intense like this.
Okay. So
Shrimping 'cause I
he's
also
taking
have to
damage.
switch
He's
the
taking
P,
damage,
but-
which means he gets to re-roll.
So wait, wouldn't he get to re-roll twice? Because he would have...
He got fireballed.
He didn't take damage before. He did not get fireballed.
Oh, he didn't?
Nope, he was outside of the range.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Good.
oh.
Yay!
Squidward!
I was really scared.
Hey,
Next
thank you for
one,
the
He
bomb.
immediately succeeds.
Yes!
wait, what?
That's a good thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So he gets hit by the pommel, stumbles forward, drops the short sword that y'all are familiar seeing him with, and then just kind of like staggers back up, takes a few steps forward, and then like looks around, puts his hands up as if to say, "Wait a minute, wait!" And he kind of looks
Can
around.
I just say, can I use my reaction to jump and just start licking his face?
Yeah, use your pounce. Use your pounce on him.
To start licking his face, and I'm gonna knock
I'm
him
not-
from, but I'm not gonna hurt him.
He's not going to stop you. And yeah, you
I'm like,
easily.
yeah.
He's already off kind of kilter, and you easily tackle him to the ground in your cat form. And he's like, there's a moment where his guard is up. He's still in like the servant's robes, but then he quickly like, kind of realization comes to him, and he goes from being like aghast and like prepared to defend himself to like petting behind your ears and being like, wait a minute, I know you.
Yes.
And then he wraps his arms around you.
Aren't you glad I didn't pick you?
I'm gonna put my face in his neck, because I'm in wild shape form, so I can't kiss him again, but I will.
That's so cute.
Yay! Is there still a cultist? Is there still one around?
There's
I'm
no,
gonna
there's none.
stick my
There's none.
saber-tooth
making sure.
tiger tongue down his throat, so I just
Oh my
like,
god,
put my...
sandpaper.
Oh my
I said I'm
God.
not going to, so I'm just gonna put my head on his shoulder.
There's like.
Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead.
I was gonna say, how does he react when he regains like focus and sees the fact that there are other people dead around him that are wearing the same garb as he is?
You have to keep in mind, he got hit in the back of the head by your pommel, stumbled forward, got pounced on by a giant cat, and is now on the ground.
He has like at least 3 concussions.
He hasn't noticed this yet.
There are like
Also-
three seconds have passed. He has no idea what the fuck is going on. Other
Also
than he
briskly on
recognizes
fire.
Farron.
Well, he missed it. He didn't get fireballed.
He didn't get hit by fireball.
Oh, okay.
And he's kind of preoccupied, petting Farron. He's laughing very happily, and also
I'm not even paying attention to the other shit in the room right now. I don't care.
The others kind of circle around. Esmeralda is making a perimeter. She's up by the stairs, both hatchets out, but she's kind of looking a little bit of a wry smile. Rudolph is close by, ready to heal anyone.
Yeah, I will.
He'll heal Argyle.
Do you want me to dump a spell to apologize?
Yes.
All right.
I confess this is one matter I didn't think we'd have settled quite so quickly. Welcome back.
Yeah. Glad that worked out.
I'm gonna snap my head and look in her direction.
I'm gonna go
And then
stand
go
by
back.
Van Richten.
You must forgive me. It's
Nuzzling him.
excuse me. I have quite the headache. It's Farron. How long has it been?
Can't move myself.
I can't.
You're just going like wow wow wow.
I will on my next turn.
Can we
I'll pop a
turn
cure
mode?
wound.
You are out of.
Oh, I don't care. I'm fucking going back to normal, and I put him on the board.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Put him on the board.
That is technically him, but let me just.
You're so excited. 9 hit points he regenerates.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice. That's most of what he took.
Yeah, exactly.
he's
So it
almost-
worked out, gang. I apologize for almost killing everyone.
How are you looking, Lucia? Because I know you got stabbed.
I got stabbed the fuck. I'm at 66 out of 90.
I'm going to throw you 10 lay on hands.
Awesome. Thank you.
As I wild shape back, I'm already crying. And I just hold him and I just start kissing him. I don't care. I'm just gonna be crying and kissing him and holding him and crying.
There's a lot of laughter from him. He's got your face in his hands and he's just kind of like he seems just elated to be that you're back and that he's back as well, and he's like looking between all of you and a mixture of disbelief and this sort of like relieved sort of like exhaustion.
Where's the kid?
Argyle.
And then
Yeah,
there's
Yeah,
that's
then
gonna be my next
immediately
question. Yeah, I
followed
was
by
gonna-
where's
And
the
then
kid?
I was gonna say
slowly-
something.
There is the slow realization as he takes like a mental head count as he's looking between you and his smile fades. The laughter stops.
We haven't found her yet.
Argyle, it's amazing to see you, but what happened? Do you remember anything?
I remember the road. I remember a young-looking man on horseback.
Right.
We went to find him, and that was part of the plan. And
It was Strahd. We didn't know.
Yeah.
well,
Turns out
suffice it
the
to
one
say-
guy we thought we could trust because we didn't know him. We didn't know enough about him, so it
Wait a
turns out he was Strahd.
And he just pinches the bridge of his nose as he gets back up to his feet. He says, "Arabelle,
We're
I
still
remember
looking
she
for
was-
her.
where have you looked?"
We only just got here.
We just got here and got attacked by 4 dragons, so I assumed everything was hostile, so that's why I shot at y'all.
That's 11 to him, by the way, Derek. Healing.
Okay.
He was
he's
at full.
back-
He was
He
he was
only
close
2
to
away
full.
from full.
Oh, never mind then. Never mind.
Okay, that's fine.
I take it back. Never mind.
And he kind of looks around urgently, takes
Mr.
his short sword, and he
Crabtree.
sheaths it back into his sheath, and he says, "I almost wish that I was not cognizant for this. She cannot be gone.
I doubt she would be.
Do you know
He
where she
placed
would
you
be?
here for. He placed you here for a reason, so that we would encounter you and we would be forced to kill each other. She's probably somewhere else, and he's probably planning on using her to toy with us just as much.
You'll forgive me, but I fail to see the sense of humor in this. But I do have a flash of memory. There was bars, some manner of cellar.
She might still be there.
I'm not certain she was there to begin with. I don't remember seeing her face. We were separated, I think, after the road. We have no time to waste. You are here now. I am here now. That is the important thing.
We'll find her.
We have to.
Wait, hold on.
I know someone who can help us. I'm gonna run to the corner at the coat rack. Is it Vasilka?
There is no code right.
Damn it.
It's been so good to go rest.
You lift one of the hoods off the dead people.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Can I roll
That'd be
perception to see if Vasilka's standing eerily in a hallway?
Yeah, I just really hope
Just
that
standing
she
in a
didn't
doorway,
get
just
moved
like-
anywhere.
Shut up! I want to do that too. Oh my god.
Go ahead and
That
roll
would be
perception
so
if you'd like.
funny if she was.
I'm gonna start
This
looking
counts as
around
our
like,
insight. Damn it, someone rolled over 15.
well, it's not insight.
It's a 30! Where's Vasilka?
Natural 1.
There is no one else.
Natural
in the
one.
hallway. Oh my god! You gotta be kidding. Farron, you don't see anyone else down the hallway in the room. At the very least, at the moment, things seem quite alone. You see
With a 30, okay.
up towards the vaulted ceiling. You see gargoyles, effigies of gargoyles, frescoes. It's a very ornate, beautiful place.
Frescoes?
Alive.
This is troubling, but that's a problem for later.
Four locos?
Four locos. Yes, there's on the ceiling if you can reach them.
I'll be right back in 30 seconds. I gotta go bathroom.
Should we
Okay.
probably end the session soon?
Actually, yes. Why don't we call it here with the gang reunited?
We ended on a high note.
Yeah, that's at least one victory. Technically, two. You beat dragons and you beat some Vistani servants, and you've saved.
Yeah, we beat up innocent people.
And innocent people, yay!
This is the part where Lucia's mentality gets a bit problematic. A lot of these people have been kind of, like, at the very least neutral to Strahd, so how much do we really want to say innocent?
Well, we don't know who
Like-
you just killed.
And we never will.
Listen, these people probably tried to rise up against Strahd once, like 800 years ago. Everyone they know and love was instantly killed. And they said, you know
they
what?
didn't try hard enough.
Did we check their faces?
Sorry, that's not
So
right.
they're all Vistani.
They're
and
all
some of the
Vistani, you said.
a lot of the Vistani are truly loyal to Strahd. You know this off of many exchanges.
That's right.
Yes, that is a thing that we were told, and that's why Lucia had a lot of issues with Aragorn at first.
Well, he did
Lucia
say
has
so.
a lot of what's the term? She has bad vibes when it comes to Vistani, and I hate saying that because it sounds like I'm implying a
racist.
different
Well,
thing.
Lucia
Yeah, exactly.
is.
I don't want to imply that.
Too late. Anyway,
Too late. And fine, I'll commit. I'm about
my
to
God.
get raised. No.
No, that's fucked up.
Yeah. That's why I hate saying it, but it's how Lucia has like thought.
Wizards of
like,
the
most of
Coast
Vistani has seemed loyal.
depicting Romani-esque people. I'm about to get racist.
It's what
Right?
they did, though.
Yeah, they did actually.
A lot of Wizards of the Coast like to picture certain things are always
there
weird.
are actually some problems in Curse of Strahd, like as written. You have to do a little parsing. This has been spoken about a lot.
I'm
and
curious of what you had to parse about. I might have to ask you about that later, out of curiosity.
Van
Well,
Richten's
we know about
original-
Van Richten.
Van Richten's original backstory, for one thing, rubs me really the wrong way. I don't
Oh,
like
I
it.
really want to hear about
changed
that.
it.
Later on.
Yeah,
Lots of old D&D. Yeah, that's why I like
100%.
Pathfinder.
Gary Gygax himself was very much like a racial essentialist. We're not going to get into this right now.
Questions for the Q&A.
I already know this info, but it's very
How
not
are you
good.
grappling with the racist undertones of Curse of Strahd?
Oh boy. Anyway,
This is a great session.
I'm glad you guys are liking it. Ravenloft wants to kill you, and I knew that this was going to be heavy.
How are we doing, in your opinion, so far?
That's
think
a great
you-
answer.
Oh, there's more to come, Iris. This is just the beginning. They just got to Ravenloft, and they have not found Strahd. They have not found a lot of their friends. There's much to come.
This is the finale part 1.
I think you're doing
The
a
beginning of
fine
the end.
job. A lot of Ravenloft is very hard and very unforgiving, but a lot of it is like there are moments of like big surprises, and the foyer is one of those. It's like you're not going to be jumped by 4 small dragons at every corner.
Okay,
But
so
we
now,
could be.
now
But
we
you
know
could
to
be.
be more
You could be. There are
anxious
oth-
about every room we enter.
There are also other things that are more difficult than 4 small dragons, so just be prepared.
Fuck you.
Anyway, why don't we start with Twyla? By the way, just for reference, I think you're all doing a great job. Please keep it up. Very proud of each and every one of you. Twyla.
This is hard. I think we're all doing the best we can, though the ending was a
certainly
little
did something.
cringe. But we got Aragorn back. I just meant like the descent into like the racism talk, but which is true. D&D is so fucking problematic, and I'm so happy they rewrote a lot of this book later on.
And it's good that we have a group that, doesn't enjoy any of that. And
Yeah,
I'd like to think we haven't included any of that in this campaign.
Just to give an
Not at
example,
all.
like the Vistani were originally written as having like each Vistani, just by being Vistani, has access to like curses, and they can like curse people, and they're described as being like really sneaky and untrustworthy. And I was just like,
What the
this
fuck?
is really gross. I don't like it.
That's cringe.
So I've kind of like tried to avoid that. I don't really. It's not something I want in the campaign.
But this is really
Moving
hard.
inspo.
I think we're all doing the absolute best we can. We're all saving our resources the best we can. At least I think. I don't know. I haven't used any spells
good,
yet.
but
People
I
have been
did-
a little loose with their spell slinging.
I have
My
not used a
defense is gotta
single
jump like four
spell
dragons.
except for one cantrip.
What have I used? Because I
Wild
used
shape.
the wand.
Wild
shape.
Wild shape I have used, and the only other thing I used was cure wounds earlier on myself, and mass cure wounds on everyone. But I had to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a necessary one.
We got fucked up by those breath weapons.
Yeah.
That's why I tried to run to the corner to stop it, but then fucking Rahadin walked out, or not Rahadin. They walked out of the room, and
can't
like,
get any
oh, right, we can
faster.
leave. Like, right, we can leave.
You guys hanging out with Ryan?
I'm gonna give it to Ark, because Ark got a nat 20 on one of the wormlings, and also he's the one that snapped Argal out of his situation
Nightmare
with
blood
his
rotation.
non-lethal damage.
Okay, very warranted. Very warranted. Iris, to answer your question, Curse of Strahd is going to be taken up by a hitherto
We haven't announced it yet.
unspecified project. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, she doesn't say anything.
Don't spoil
Said
anything,
anything,
Derek.
I don't know. Farron.
What's that?
It is really hard. Shit. Fuck.
You what?
I'm gonna give it, I think, as well to Ark for holding up in combat, for that crit was awesome, for helping out and healing as well, which was nice, and for helping my baby boy, my man.
Good? Jesus.
I'm
What
just
happened?
in shock of this.
Greta, thank you so much for the gift subs.
Thank you,
Thank
Greta.
you.
Aw, thank you, Greta.
Thank you, Greta.
I
for
am never
helping
getting
him
that box. I am.
snap out of
The
his
group box.
charmed state, I guess. 'Cause that was
Okay.
pretty traumatic for me to have to fucking pull back the hood and just see him like that. That
Well,
was
good
horrible.
on you for good on you for going with your guts on that one, because that could have been way worse.
I did. I was like, I don't care. I was like, it might not be him, but I gotta know. I gotta know.
I gotta
Yeah.
know.
I thought that would be
I
really
had a
dubious. I
feeling it
was
was
like,
him.
I suspected, because they weren't supposed to be hostile, so I suspected you guys would have passed them like 4 or 5 times without really knowing that Argal was there. Really depends on how thorough you want to
I should be thanking Lucia for fucking.
Well, you should. I'm technically the one. We found it.
I know, and that's why I took a shot in the dark.
You expedite the process.
Alright, we got 2 for Arc. Lucia, go ahead.
Okay, I will just make it an arc sweep. It's been an arc sweep the past
3
like few weeks,
in
haven't
a
we?
row, almost a full month.
Well,
Yeah,
you
like
saw
goddamn
us.
Ark.
Somebody else.
I would like, because Ark did in fact, he helped save Aragorn. He's been doing really well with like his choices of like abilities, using his
Yeah, this
reaction
is
to
Ark's
mirror
moment to
damage
step
back.
up.
Yeah.
A lot of he's
Combat abilities
managing
have
his
been
healing really well.
nice.
While I also have the mic, I also want to give not a vote, but just kind of a shout out to like we're at the finale, like part of the finale. so I just messaged her about it, but I want to acknowledge how much of a good job Winter has done on the side of running the stream.
Oh,
Absolutely.
thank you.
Often
You
a
set up the
thankless
commands,
job,
you set up
but
the
that is-
overlay, exactly. And as someone that loves messing with OBS and stuff, seeing all this effort is really good.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
There's some insane effort in the
I know you
PNGs,
tried-
all
I know
that.
you worked really hard on this.
I
and-
appreciate.
All right, and then finally we have Ark himself.
I wish I could give it to everybody, but I know the DM won't let me do that.
Nominate me as the biggest loser.
Oh, come on, stop that.
For me, it is a tie between Lucia and Faerun for this one. Lucia, I love the fact that you're sticking with, your guns. Quite literally, you are in a very much everyone in this castle is on Strahd's side, so they must die mentality. But I have to give it to Faerun for this one because that was some really interesting and good RP when we got Aragorn back.
That was a long time coming.
I needed that real bad.
You got your Pookie back. He's alive.
That was
He's got
actually
a cool-
this is generally
cool
a
start
really
out.
good note to end this session off because if we ended just after getting jumped by dragons, I think everyone would kind of win with the mentality of, oh god, fuck.
You got to take the goods with the bads, and the goods is you got your Pookie back, and the bad is
I
you're in
heard
the middle of the most
Bastani and I
dangerous
was
place.
like, something don't smell right here.
Hey, and technically, we now have yet another additional person to help
We
us
have our
fight through
faded
Ravenloft.
ally back. And another fighter.
Well, this is an arc sweep again, Arc.
Arc sweep,
Congratulations.
if you keep this up for the finale, it might literally just be like an arc month.
It's Arc's arc.
No,
This is
We
the
just have
month
to
of Ark.
vote no matter what.
Arc.
Even it's every time.
And Lovelies,
No.
if you want to vote too for who you think should get another point of inspiration, it's up in the Discord server. Take a peek. And thank you for that hydrate, Sippy Gruta.
Oh yeah, I need to get water today.
And before we end tonight, look one more time. Look one more time at the Strahd
One more
arc
time?
that Falco did. Just
One more
look,
time,
one more
look at
time.
So good.
One more
so
time,
good.
look
Everyone
at
look
it.
at it.
Look at it!
Look at it!
Falco cooked so
Look
hard,
at
look
it.
at it!
That's fantastic.
And if it, well, if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, you've heard me say this 5 times already, but again, it's available on both Coffee and on TTRPG Swag as various merch options. Feel free to check
I
it
will
out. Falco
edit
worked so
a-
hard on this. Give him
I
lots
will
of love,
edit a mini ad
please.
for it if you want me to.
That would be amazing, would you?
Yeah.
That would be awesome, and we have to show
Talk
it
to
to
me if
Falco.
you have a certain idea. Like,
Oh, I don't
I
have.
put
I don't
Lucia's
have
caliber at
ideas.
least on 357. She actually would have been using a, hold on.
She got one of
What
them
caliber?
kind of guns.
I think the most equivalent would be a 45 Colt.
Ooh,
But-
nice.
A
Because her
regular
guns inspire-
man's gun.
Her gun's inspired off of the Peacemaker.
I reckon.
All right,
Well, that's great.
lovelies. Well, this was
Fantastic,
part 1
though.
of the
Thank you for
finale.
joining me.
Hey,
It's
when we
been
want to
so
raid.
long since Argyl's been here, I completely forgot how to do his accent. But I have all week to practice. Thanks for
Yeah,
being
well,
here,
we have to
guys.
practice. Wait, I know you. Wait, I know you. It's a cat.
All right, lovelies. Thank you for
Bye.
joining us for part 1 of the finale. We'll be back next week. Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye.